H-Town, what's up? You know what time it is. It's time for the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop, the nation's number one urban sports talk show, and also your midday sports happy hour. Yours truly, Robert Hatter, alongside Jim Hicks, coming to you live from Houston, Texas. But we're broadcasting all over the world via Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Oh, it's a great Tuesday. I feel so much better today. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, I was on fumes yesterday. I thank y'all for putting up with us today. But yesterday, but let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And before I announce my starting five, and I'm gonna give it to you. Share the show. Let's do that right now. Go to your five friends. You who you just last text and text them and let them know the Chop Shop is on right now. And it would help every cell in their body to tune in on the Chop Shop. You know, we intentionally dive into the world's messiest intersection and talk about it and be about it. The world of sports, the world of entertainment, the world of high school basketball, summer basketball, this messy intersection. And we talk about it, debate about it, we be about it. And guess what? We get up and dust ourselves off and try to make change. And it's a great day. I feel so much better. But let me see who my starting five. Let me go back up there, Mars. Let me see who my starting five is. We got Melvin Dews, Thaddeus Moody, Mindy Collins, Jessica Brooks, and Troy Callahan. Those are the starting five. And our sixth lady of the day is Candace Williams. And guess what? Right behind her, we got Dale Griggs. Let me see. I'm gonna shout out. Let me talk. Alex Sestero, he said a lesson for the day. Oh, okay. Okay. We try not to talk about that. I don't want to talk about no one's misfortunes, but men in power, don't abuse your power. Can't be abusing and harassing these young girls. They just in there trying to get a job, and your old wrinkle up butt, they don't want y'all. I mean, come on, Cuomo. We'll talk about that later if y'all want to. Hey, Kim. Hey, Jeremy. We're talking about Governor Cuomo. He's cruising France. Look at Daryl Anderson is cruising France and watching the Chop Shop. Sum that up. You know, some of y'all go over there, y'all go out of the country, y'all ain't thinking about the Chop Shop. But Daryl, thank you, Daryl Anderson, man. And I hope you're telling those people over in France about, because I got something that happened in France. Messi, one of the greatest soccer players of them all, he left Barcelona, Spain. Oh my God, y'all! If y'all listen, you got to go to Barcelona one time, just one time, fellas, women and fellas, but fellas, you got to go to Barcelona one time. And he left Barcelona. I see why he was crying though, but he went to France on the French team. Let me see what else I got. What's up, Gary? Hey, Tamika. What's up, Mark? Mark, I got your email. We're going to work it in. I'm going to work it in today. Hey, Nancy. What's up, Nancy? The best flight attendant in the whole wide world, Nancy Roundtree. Who else? Continental did me great. Excuse me. Nancy, I'm sorry. United did a great job with me this weekend. Had a great time. Got me back and forth to the Hall of Fame this weekend, y'all. I got some more Hall of Fame stuff. I'm gonna be all week sharing it with y'all. What's up, Reginald? Yeah, I love y'all airplane. Yes. I love you. Hey, come on, you see I got the airplane in the back. Greetings from the Listen, Alfio Visa said greetings from the Media Lab at Legacy School of Sports and Science. Love that school. One of my favorite schools in the city. Kyle Cole is in the building. Mindy Collins, what's she talking about? That's Walter Yates. Walter, you don't leave Mindy Collins alone. Look at Nancy talking about bonjour. See, Nancy's a world travel lady. But y'all share the show now. Go share it right now, because I got to share some stuff with y'all. Y'all ain't gonna get this nowhere else in the world, because they wasn't there. The Chop Shop, y'all got to understand the Chop Shop is there. But what else I want? You know what? I want to tell all the I want all the young kids, if possible, because I wasn't able to do it as a young kid. My mom, I guess she didn't understand this, but the Hall of Fame, y'all, that I had the honor of being in this weekend, I think every young kid need to do that. I think every parent need to take them on a trip to Canton, Ohio, because you want your kids to see greatness and the best that ever did it. Not just the kid's going to be in sports. Your kid might be a titan in business. He might be a mogul in other areas. But it's 365 of these guys to ever be on the planet Earth. 365 busts that are in the Canton Hall of Fame. And like I said, I'm blessed enough to have an active role in three of those guys' life. Orlando Pace, he gave me the biggest hug of all weekend. Ty Law and Charles Woodson. It's just we're blessed, y'all. We're blessed to be. I'm sitting there just thinking about it. Just think about this, y'all. I never forget. I was talking to Damon Stoudemire one time. He was a coach at the University, Pacific University, and he was also the coach. Now he's the assistant coach of the Boston Celtics. So I told him, he was contemplating jobs. I said, man, think about what you are. Think about it. First of all, you went played in the NBA. You was a top draft pick in the NBA. What's up, Corey? Uh, uh, he went to he was an NBA player, a lottery pick, Toronto. Then he already understand ain't but 5,000 of those guys to ever be on the planet. Under 5,000, 4,800 and something to ever be on the planet. NBA basketball players. Then he go to be a college head Division I coach. Ain't but 350 of those guys. I said, dude, you hit the lottery twice. Then he go back and go to Boston, and now he's a head coach at Boston. And then I was at the Hall of Fame, and y'all, sometimes it hits you. When you go, sometimes we sit back here, yeah, Hall of Fame. 356 guys. Nancy, Sonia, that's been in this thing. 356 guys that had the advantage of having their name on a bus in this place. And happy birthday today to Alan Branch. If you've been on the Chop Shop long enough, Texas boys basketball, accelerated sports analytics. Alan Branch was the guy who was very, very instrumental. I give him the credit. Very, very instrumental. And getting the Ivy League coaches to come and see my son, because I gave him and told him, man, I'm going to the Ivy League a bus. I don't want to go to none of these other colleges. That's just me. That's just the way that's just I was raised. That's the way I wasn't raised that way. That's the way I wanted to put my son in a better position than I had. So and Alan Branch made it happen, y'all. I mean, I don't care. People, he can't do this, he ain't. But this particular thing right here, he walked me through that thing, and he got those guys to come. And once the guys saw him, and once the guys met him, they fell in love with my son. So shout out to him, Alan Branch. What else I got? 2022 is looking a lot more wide open. I would nominate Tish James. That's the Attorney General of New York for the governor. Cause thank you, Governor Cuomo has resigned. In 2 weeks, he gonna resign because sexual harassing these young girls. And like I said, girls come to work, man. And I understand. Listen. If I don't step on your toe, don't say ouch. But when you're in a position of power, to whom much is given, much is required. You can't do certain things. Certain things you can't do when you're in positions of power. Yes, because your power allows you, man, power should be attractive to the young lady. So just sit back and chill, and maybe she might give you some action. You ain't got to harass her old wrinkle up ass men. So let's stop that, man. If you're in a position of power, man, if you're married, stay your little butt home with your wife. And then if you're not, if you're single, then hey, sit back. You're in the power seat. Sit back and wait the thing out. That's all I got to say about that. Governor Cuomo, go on, do your thing elsewhere, but quit preying on these young women that all these girls coming, they're trying to get a job. Now, some of them trying to do other stuff. I ain't talking about them. I'm talking about some young girls just want to move up in this business. Some girls they want to be great. And sometimes we got these misogynistic ass guys that just hamper them. Well, you ain't gonna get this if you don't do this. You ain't gonna get this if you don't set your ragla ass down somewhere. I mean, for real. And the reason I'm saying this, Sonya, I know some in position of power that's doing this crap, and I check their ass every single day. And guess what? It's gonna happen. That's all right. I said that's all right. With social media, it gonna get out sooner or later. What else I got for y'all? It's something else. It's a great day. But y'all, let me give y'all a little bit more on my trip. Let me first of all, I was so tired. Thank y'all for being patient with me yesterday. And I was tired. Listen, I left Houston, my house, at 9 o'clock that morning, trying to go to the airport. We had a pilot, how the pilot couldn't, this pilot couldn't go. So we had to wait. Then another plane, that delay. Then, you're doing this. I mean, just so I didn't get out till late, right? Ain't that many flights coming out United to Cleveland. So guess what? I got off the plane and I went straight to the hotel, checked in. Then I went, to the event, Edgerrin James. Let me tell you something. I love him now. That's my new nephew. Edgerrin James is a unbelievable young man. Got a video I'm gonna play about him soon. He went to his event, great event. So the next morning, right? When you're old, you gotta get your damn rest. Didn't get in at 4, 5 in the morning, right? Because they stay out all night. Go to sleep, wake up at 9. Man, let's go eat breakfast. Didn't want to go eat breakfast. So I went to eat breakfast. So when I left breakfast, man, let's go to I had a friend of me. He ain't never been to this place, so he wanted to go to stuff, right? Let's go to Hall of Fame. We went to Hall of Fame. So I went live. Let me tell you, it's Hall of Fame. A lot of walking up and down here. I mean, it's dug out in the side of a mountain. So we went in there. I went live and want to bring the chop shop into the live thing and showing them what's going on. I'm doing it. Then I went inside the museum. Then we did this. I mean, so then after that, walk all the way back to your car, go back to the hotel where the players at. Out on the on a patio. That's where all the guys. I didn't know this. That's why they hang out. Emmitt Smith, Charles Haley. I love him. Great. He's unbelievable. Get a chance. Go look up everything y'all can on Charles Haley. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And he's still alive to talk to us right now. What else we do? Emmitt Smith. Who else? Emmitt. What's my big boy name? Warren Sapp. That group right there, y'all. So listen, I had no rest now. Sonya. My take. I had no rest. I ain't seen Charles. Yeah, I saw Charles at the party before the night, but I didn't bother him during the day. So Ty Law was there too. So this is the Hall of Fame. This is the Hall of Fame hotel. So if you was a player, you was a Hall of Famer. If you was on this what you call it, the veranda where you overlook where the cars come in and all that kind of stuff, right? So we stayed there, right? They live in that hotel, so all they have to do is go upstairs and check in and go, right? But me, I'm still sitting out there. They talking, everybody talking. It was too late for me to go back to my hotel, or 20 miles away, change and come back because Ty wanted me to come in with him. The Gold Jackets get a separate interest from everybody else. Y'all, listen to me. I didn't do this last time I was there. I didn't do it. See, I'm learning every time. Like next year when I go back, it's something I know how to do it. So he said, man, you ain't gonna have time to go change clothes. So y'all, listen to me. If anybody know me, I had the same thing that I had on for breakfast and was carrying it in to. That's why I didn't want to be nowhere the TV cameras were. I had a black polo shirt and short black shorts. Everybody was looking at me like, Robert Hatter, you ain't dressed up for this event. Let me tell you something. Trying to do too much, didn't have time to go back. So I said, okay. So I did that thing. We had fun. But let me show you what I would have missed if I didn't go in with Ty. I would have just had to go in regular, with everybody else. This what I was the cameraman. I wasn't that good as a cameraman, man. So don't leave me alone. Hold up. This how it started. We got out of the car. This as soon as we got out of the car. Now look here. Robert Hatter like to be dressed up. And I wasn't. And this what I get out of the car too. Watch this.
Can you sign my canvas, please?
Can you get some love over here? Mr. Eloquent in the building, baby. Quick town in the building. For all my Pittsburgh fans. Quick town. Down low, that's it. Go blue, Tyler. Hey, quick town in the building.
Nice, please down here.
So that's how it started, y'all. So I got a little bit more. So we get out of the car. That's what happened. He go over there and sign. And then the people said, okay, man, you got to get in there because they've been announced all of them before they go out on the stage. We had just got there. So hold up. Let me see. Let's try this one. Right here. Right here. That's me filming. This is this special door that you go in. I passed by this door the other day. That's his best friend that just we passed by. So they let him walk in. Then I let everybody else walk in. That's his girlfriend.
Hey.
And I guess her friend.
What's up, big guy?
So we walking up and going through some stuff. When I was by myself, y'all, I didn't get a chance to go to these. They didn't care about Robert Hatter then. But when I got a gold jacket with me, I go up through the back way, Karen Roach. So we walk, and that's what we walk into. That's the same place that I was in earlier today. And but now I come through like a VIP. I was just a general population earlier today. Boy, it's two different worlds we living in out there, y'all. Let me play. Then you walk into here where everybody else is, and it turns off. So I got one more little short one. I think what else I had? I think I missed this one. I think that's the same one. But y'all, it was so amazing, the two different worlds. When I came out there earlier, I was just on the outside. And then I got a chance to be, but if I had went back, listen, if I had went back home and changed clothes, I wouldn't be able to go into that particular situation there, Jay Jackson, because he would have already been in. And you can't duplicate that situation. You know, I knew that Charles went on last, so I had time to go back, but I didn't know that I was gonna walk into this stuff. Another thing, I wanted to share this. Check this out about Adrian James. I got the chance to go to his party and meet him. Let me tell you something, man. This just blew me away. Check this out.
For some reason, I always had to deal with perception. Perception, though, isn't always reality. It definitely wasn't my reality. People looked at my gold teeth and dreads and were shocked and surprised. I had never been under arrest or spent time in jail. So many people told me that you can't have dreads and gold teeth and be accepted in the NFL, but I never listened. I always knew who I was, a great football player, a great father, a proud black man, a lion, and this was my main. Which many of those dollars were later discovered once they got to know the real me. Times have changed. Look around the league. Look at some of the young stars. As a matter of fact, look at my Pro Football Hall of Fame bust. Rocking the same dreads they said I shouldn't. My closing message proudly represent the real you. Follow your dreams, aim high, and create the life you want to live. For some reason, I always had to...
Unbelievable, y'all. Unbelievable young man. I'm telling you, when I first saw him in the league, I never really talked to him because I just didn't. You know, wasn't my client. I never talked to him. But when I got a chance to see, let me show y'all some small things, Chuck McGowan, that get me. He was at Charles' party, right? Charles had a artist, and you know, It was more family oriented. Charles' party, wife, kid, everybody, right? Um, EJ asked Charles' cousin, said, "Man, how long is this event gonna last?" He said, "Man, about 2:30." He said, "I'm coming back." Because you remember, Peyton Manning had a party. That was his quarterback, so he had to go there too. So as I was about to leave, saw a car pulling back up. It was Edgerrin James pulling back up, saying, in other words, I said I was coming back. This my brother. I went over to Peyton's party, but I came back to end it with my brother's party. Let me tell y'all something, man. I just saw so much stuff out there this weekend that shining examples for us in this community, and the power we have, and the power that we give away, and yo, these are our natural resources. Then I talk to some of the guys. Y'all got to realize the firm I used to work with called PSP. Like y'all talking about LeBron James and a guy with, what's the guy name? Rich Paul's and them firms now. That's the way we used to talk about our firm. People used to talk about our firm. Alpha, you'll know. It was just, but what happened? The leadership, always remember, man, leadership is important in anything you do. Leadership is important. Ego means easing God out. Got to understand, when some people get power, some people are not used to being in power. Some people are not, they can't handle. You remember I told you one of my favorite books I've read? Yeah, Kevin Freitman was there. One of my favorite books I read over the last year and a half, it's during the pandemic, was Leaders Eat Last. Leaders should eat last. Leaders eat last. And I was just thinking about it, man. And I just, when I think about how we should have had better leadership qualities. Yes. Notice I said we. All of us should have had better leadership qualities. Because everybody, the players coming up to me and said, man, the things that y'all done, see that, look at that. Darryl Barnes only remember a name that he can't even write and pronounce right. He didn't write it right. It's the wrong name. You got a typo. That's who you remember. Because those two guys were the head. But you had Dwight Thomas, Jeff Knox, and Robert Hatter are the guys who ran that company. Steve Brown. Without us four, you wouldn't put that name up there. And guess what? And either one of those names I just gave you could have been interchanged as the guy who y'all feel is the top of the leader. But in this case, we weren't the leaders. Those guys started the firm. Yes, but you pronounced the name wrong. You wrote the name on it. It's P-S-T-O-N. Poston, not Postin. I'm just helping you. Those guys would have, they would have faced. But what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to help, because other players in the Hall of Fame was coming up to me, talking to me about this, right? And us as leaders, we got to do a better job as leading. And I know all of us don't know how to lead. So I'm gonna give you, because I know that some of us gonna be in positions. I wish I had gave this to our guys in the beginning. I wish we would have followed this. Okay. When I look over my life and in the stuff that I'm over now, this is what I practice now. There are two things, ladies and gentlemen, y'all might need to write this down, that great leaders need. Hey, Nancy. Is great empathy and perspective. Great leaders have to have empathy and perspective. If you don't know what those are, go look them up. Leaders, y'all, are so often concerned about the status and position in an organization, they actually forget the real job. Okay? I'm going to help you. Leaders are so concerned with status and position in an organization that they actually forget their real job. Listen, y'all, that if you come, Darryl Barnes, you're a leader. Nancy, you're a leader. The real job of a leader is not being in charge. It's taking care of those that are in your charge, are in our charge. I don't think people realize this. I don't think people are trained for this. When you are a junior or junior in your firm, your only responsibility is to be good at your job. Companies will train you. All you people, hey, TJ Holmes, companies will train you on how to do your job. And guess what? You get a good, if you get good at your job, guess what Guess what they do? They promote you at your job. And now, guess what? When they promote you, Darryl Barnes, now you are responsible for the people that do the job that you used to do. All you people in the business world, you better write this down. You better come back and listen to this. You need to share this with your friends. But nobody showed us how to do that. Kevin Freedman. And that is what we're getting. We're getting a lot of managers and not leaders. Notice I said leaders eat last, not managers. I choose my words carefully. Wesley Yates, we have to go through the transition. Yes, I'm talking about qualities of a great leader. We have to go through the transition, y'all. Check this out. This what guy, let's say, let's use Wesley Yates. He just popped on. Wesley Yates, you've been working at this company. You did a good job. You did a good job at your job. So they promoted you. Now you over the guys that you used to be. Okay? Franklin Paul. Now Wesley Yates, you over all the guys that where you used to be, right? But guess what? Nobody showed you how to be a leader, Mr. Yates. We go through this transition of being responsible for the job that you used to do and then turning into somebody that is responsible for the people that are responsible for the job. Wesley Yates. That's a different responsibility. One of the greatest things that are lacking in most of our companies out here, and y'all work for them, is that they're not teaching us how to lead. I looked at the leadership mistakes of our company 20 years ago to now. And leadership, y'all, is a skill just like any other. It is a practicable, learnable skill. It's something that you work on. It's like a muscle. If you practice it, you will be good at it. You become a strong leader. If you don't practice it, you become weak. You become a weak leader. It's like parenting. Listen to this. Like parenting. Everybody has the capacity to be a parent. Most people, women have a womb and the men have semen. Like parenting, it doesn't mean everybody wants to be a parent. It doesn't mean everybody should be a parent. Leadership is the same. Check this out, Chuck. Chuck. This ain't Chuck. I'm telling you, Chuck. I had to. I'm coming into realization that I wish I had these skills 20 years ago. I'm giving it to y'all for free. I had to pay for this. We all have the capacity to become a leader, just like the capacity to become a parent. Doesn't mean that everyone should be a leader either. Doesn't mean everybody wants to be a leader. And the reason is, let me help you. Being a leader, it comes with great personal sacrifice. Remember now, you're not in charge. You're responsible for those in your charge. I'm going to get a drink on that one. Because that's what I want y'all. If you're a leader, remember you're not in charge. You are responsible for those in your charge. That means like everything, wait a minute, if everything goes wrong, I put it like this. That means if everything's go right, you have to get a credit away. Thank you, Clarence Harris. Write these down too, Clarence Harris, because you ain't gonna get this nowhere else. That means that when everything goes right, leaders, you have to give the credit away. Some people I'm going to ignore on this page because they want to be important. I'm not going to give them the satisfaction. Just listen, man. It's all right to listen sometimes. Just listen. When everything goes wrong, Kevin Freitman, you have to take all the responsibility. That sucks, ladies and gentlemen. It sucks. It's things like staying up late or staying late to show somebody what to do. It's things like when something goes wrong or if something breaks, instead of yelling and screaming and taking over, you say, try it again. Then the overwhelming pressure is not on them. The pressure is on us. And at the end of the day, y'all, great leaders are not responsible for the job. They are responsible for the people who are responsible for the job. They are not even responsible for the results. Great leaders. I told you I love talking to CEOs, right? And you ask them, what is your priority? And they said, my priorities are to my customers. You know what I said, man, get out of here. Your priority is not to your customers. I say, really? Have you talked to a customer in 15? You haven't talked to a customer in 15 years. So how in the hell your priority is your customer? Thank you, Nance. This good, man. Y'all got to hear. The reason I'm telling y'all about leadership, it happens in sports. It's happening in everything, man. This leadership thing, nobody trains you for it. If you don't go to a leadership conference, you don't go to nobody trains you for it. They just, if you get at your job, they just promote you. There is no CEO on the planet that are responsible for their customers. Guess what the CEO is responsible for? They are responsible for the people who are responsible to the people who are responsible for the customers. Got it? Told y'all this story about staying at the Four Seasons. Guy told a story about staying at the Four Seasons Hotel in Vegas. If you ever been there, wonderful hotel. And the reason if the hotel is wonderful, it's not because of the fancy beds, and you can go to a hotel and get fancy sheets at any hotel. The reason why the hotel is so good is because the people that work there. If you're going to Vegas for the summer league, anybody going to Vegas for the summer league, go by this Four Seasons hotel. Okay, I'm telling you, I went to every hotel. Watch the attention to detail these people pay to you when you walk in that door. They say hello to you, Franklin Paul, and you get the feeling that they actually wanted to say hello to you. Ain't nobody told them that what they had to do. You get the feeling that they care. In the lobby, there's a guy at the coffee stand. He was serving these people, and the guy was just so friendly, man. I mean, the dude who was serving, when I tell you he engaging, he was fun. I mean, you just buying a cup of tea. Them kind of people there, you tip 100%. You just say, hey man, I don't care how much your tea costs. But then the question was asked of this guy. Did you like your job, man? He said he loved his job. Check this out, Franklin Paul. I hope y'all listening right there. He said he loved his job. This the dude that work at the coffee, what you call him, a barista? He worked at the little Starbucks, at the little coffee thing, right? He said he loved his job. I said, wow. What is it that the Four Seasons is doing to make this man say he loves his job? How many of y'all love your job? Speak to me. How many people love their job? The kid said he loved his job. He said, throughout the day, the managers walk past him and ask him how he doing. And they ask him anything they can help him do a better job. Not just his manager, but any other manager. Y'all check this out, man. See, Nancy and Marissa are the only two people say they love their job. And then the young man said the magical thing. He said, check this out, Nancy. He said, I also work at the Caesars Palace. At the Caesars Palace, the managers are trying to make sure we do everything right. They want to catch us when we do something wrong. He said, when I go to work there, Stephen Woods, who else love? Stephen Woods love his job. That's all. I just want to see. See, Clarence Harris don't like his job. Nancy got the greatest job in the world. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Check this out, y'all. He said when he go to work at Caesar's Palace, he's like, he keep his head on the radar, on a swivel, just to get through his day to get a paycheck. He said, here at the Four Seasons, he said, I feel I can be myself. Check this out, ladies and gentlemen. Stephen Woods. Share this show. See, Kimberly Love, she says she loved being an X-ray tech. But every place did you go, so you like your career. I want to know if you like your job and the people around your job. What I want to bring to y'all, the same person, entirely different experiences. And the customer gonna get that different experience. This guy probably wasn't as nice at the Four Seasons. I mean, at Caesars. Summing it up, got to get the right people, man. Create the right experience. You get the right people. I just wanted to share that with y'all because I was thinking about, and the guys around, let me tell you, so the Hall of Fame just opened up my eyes to a whole lot of things. If you get a chance, take our young people there so they can see how the best that ever lived did it. And that's history. I mean, it's just unbelievable. Thank you, Sonya. Same God, same job, different experiences. Noah gonna treat you better. This guy, his name was Noah. He gonna treat you better at the Four Seasons because of his leadership at the Four Seasons. At the Caesars, the leadership is not great. And that's what I was just trying. All you people that's planning on being leaders, or your kids might lead, these are valuable lessons that the people, we need to know when we put, because guess what? Don't nobody say it. Your coach, Stephen Woods, is a leader of young men. He's a leader. That's why it pains me. That's why if you're a high school coach, I tell y'all the story all the time. I don't remember all of my teachers, but I remember every last one of my coaches. So the coaches got to be above reproach. I ain't saying they got to be perfect, but you are mining, you are forming the minds of our young minds. You're forming the minds of our young people. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that, a double like that. So whatever you put in them, that's when we have college, high school coaches doing crazy stuff like some of these high school coaches here. This new generation is different. That's why we can't have high school coaches doing crazy tweets on Twitter. How can I tell the guy, my teammates about Twitter if I'm tweeting recklessly? You're going to leave Stephen Woods alone. Hey, Stephen Woods. Hey, man, you got some company. And I want to shout out again. Stephen Woods, you my guy. But I got a guy, I want to sit at the table with you and I. Because me, I'm not a guy of comparisons. But I know I got a guy, you got these great qualities. Then I found another young coach got similar qualities like you. David Presidents. First time I got a chance to meet him last week in person. Stephen Woods? Yes. Notice I didn't say no one's better. Stephen Woods, my guy. He helped guide the career and was coaching Bryce Griggs. You know how I feel about him. So, of course, but this President's got me and him sit down and actually talked. Great dude, man. No nonsense. Different. But you two guys, let me tell you something, man. Y'all make me, guys like you make me proud to know that our young men are in the guys like y'all's hands. And I wish, if I had my druthers, every high school coach can be like these guys. No comparisons, but take up the characteristics of these two young men. I mean, because guess what? They're leaders. And the name of the book I've been talking about for the last 30 minutes is Leaders Eat Last. Leaders have to be the ones that, okay, listen, I don't have to get the credit. It's my players did it. If we lose, it's my fault. I've been putting my players in the right position. Great leaders. Leaders eat last. Leaders should eat first. That's what happened in a situation that I was in years ago. You know, I've been talking about it. Not no bad thing. Just don't know how to be leaders. Just don't know how to be leaders. Stephen Woods can come on this show anytime he wants to. David President, those guys right there, they bring value to this coaching community. Not to say nothing negative about Ronnie Courtney, he been on the show. These two guys right here, man, they got some special parents, and I see why you try to. And they ain't saying that. I see. If I was a parent, I try to move in the neighborhoods where I can go and be around those guys. I'm just telling you, nothing against the other neighborhoods. Greg Wise, another one. These two young, this our next generation. And you know how I am. I'm looking for the next generation. Me and Greg Wise and Jimmy and all of us going to go off into the sunset. We're going to be on the golf course somewhere. See, I didn't know that. Thank you. The referee just said these two guys, they don't even argue with the referee. They coach their kids. Wow. Unbelievable. Hey, I didn't mean to go there, but let me tell y'all something. When I meet young men like this, I got to give them their flowers, man. Got to give them their flowers, man. So I got to take a quick break, man, and got a couple of things I'm going to show you when we come back. Jimmy will be back. Jimmy will be here by the time we come out of the break. But I just wanted to share that with y'all leaders. Hey, if we in positions of power, let's be better leaders. Let's better be better leaders. So great institutions won't fail because it's not all the time about it's the leadership. Got to get better. Got to get better. Chop Shop. We'll be back in a minute.
The Cox Prater Law Firm. Big city, big town, big settlement. Your fight is our fight. Need legal advice? You know who to call. Personal injury, wrongful death, car accidents, premise liability, serious injuries. 1-800-HURT-NOW.
Welcome back to the best 120 minutes of your day. The Chop Shop. Hey, man, let me tell y'all something. If y'all didn't have advantage, if y'all haven't been, let me tell you something. It's now but a few games left. The No Excuses Pro-Am. They got bona fide NBA refs. So all your referees who want to be referees, you got every day at this place, you can go and talk to these guys. NBA refs are being at these games. Yes. Shout out to Ronnie Courtney, all prayers to Ronnie Courtney. His father passed away yesterday. Yes, he did. I meant to talk about it yesterday. Thank you again. Prayers to him, Coach Courtney's wife, Michelle. Lift him up in your prayers. Great, great man. I just mentioned him. And thank you for, oh, man. But thank you for that, Walter Yates. I told y'all, Walter Yates, y'all gonna leave Walter Yates alone. We're gonna get him on Wednesday, but on Tuesday, he a bad mama jamma. Thank you for that. But back to what was I? Oh, I was talking about the No Excuses Pro-Am. Let me tell y'all something. That dude, Casey Williams, his wife, Jillian. Man, I'm just watching. Oh, next year, I'm partnering with them and doing. This thing is too good for our community not to support it. See, we brag about the Drew League, and we got the Drew League here, but people won't. And we made it easier for you. You can even watch it. No excuse. Oh, you can watch it Facebook Live. We got guys around here who want to be referees, but we got NBA referees down there. Go watch and see how they work. We got one of the best defensive teams I ever seen in a Pro-Am in life. Send your kids just to be in that atmosphere this Thursday. It's a winner take all. I mean, this to go to the finals. Jonathan Simmons' team, former NBA player, Shannon Shorter, veteran overseas player, plays against Cameron Reynolds, NBA player, his brother, I forgot Cameron's brother's name. Let me tell y'all something. This Thursday, it's 1-1. So the winner go to play competitive choice, the best defensive team in the league, I was bragging about, in the finals. Finals start, I think, on Friday. If you're going to get this best of three. So guess what, y'all? Thursday at the Forge. No, wait. Thursday. No, I'm sorry. No. Thursday at Fundy, I'm sorry. Justin Reynolds. Thank you, Jeremy. Justin Reynolds. Hey, man. Thursday. Unbelievable. Ken Lawford. What's up, Kenneth? It's a winner take all, y'all. Loser go home. It's the best of three. Then Friday, It's the first game of the championship. Then Sunday is the second game of the championship. If one of the teams might win on championship Sunday, they're gonna have high school girl basketball all-star game. They're gonna have a high school boys basketball. They're gonna have a slam dunk contest. They're gonna have a 3-point contest. They're gonna have chili. They're gonna have all of this on Sunday at Fundy. Oh, it's crazy. So, but guess what? What if one team win on Friday and the other team win on Sunday? They're gonna come back that next Friday for the championship at Fundy. I put it out there to y'all. Let me tell y'all something. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your kids. You done took them around. Let me tell you something, Karen Thomas. Karen Thomas, she was a part of it. Probably still is. These people, man, has put together a product that Houston, let me tell y'all something. You don't find many husbands and wives that do this. I'm finna tell you one more time. You don't find people. Let me tell you something. The Pro-Am was done and left for dead. And this young man and his wife, competitive choice, came in and resurrected it. Now, it's got to, y'all. You ain't got but a few more games left. Do me a favor. Because next year, it's going to be hard for you to get in there. Because I got some plans for it next year. You're going to be saying, well, Robert, better get in on the ground floor. Hold up. You better buy this stock wise low. Because I'm telling you, think about that. It's crazy. So I hope to see y'all out there. And speaking of, I got more topics. Well, I got so much stuff to go. I was thinking about where I want to go first. Show you something. Show you how stuff work. I want to show you this. I want Jimmy. I want Jimmy to be on that when I talk about that one because he's gonna talk about that. But let me tell you. Let me shout out to my Olympians because the Olympics is over. I want to shout out to the most decorated American track and field athlete of all times. I want to go again with a gold medal in the women's 400 by 4. I know it ain't Women Rock Wednesday, but Allison Felix wins her 11th Olympic medal, passing Carl Lewis. For the most by a runner. Then I want to look at Draymond Green because we talk about him a lot and talking about he ain't this and ain't this. But let me tell you something. I looked up Draymond Green. He's a 3-time Olympic champ, a 2-time Olympic gold medalist, 2017 Defensive Player of the Year, 4-time first team all defensive defense team, 3-time All-Star. 2012 Big Ten Player of the Year, 2012 First Team All-American, 2 Final Fours. I didn't know that. Jersey retired at Michigan State. But we want to call him a bomb. This is the kind of resume that takes you from Saginaw, Michigan to Springfield, Massachusetts. That's where the Basketball Hall of Fame is. Remember, the Basketball Hall of Fame is different from the the NFL Hall of Fame. The Basketball Hall of Fame, it rewards you on your whole basketball career. High school, college, all of it. The NFL only worry about Hall of Fame in Canada. When I was at this weekend, it only rewards you what you did in the NFL. Okay? So I just want to shout that out to y'all. Then I look at this young man, Jason Tatum. He was the first USA basketball male athlete to win a gold medal. Check this out. First time ever happened. He won a gold medal at the Olympics. FIBA 19 Underworld Championship. FIBA 17 Underworld Championship. FIBA 16 and Under Championship. Shout out to these amazing athletes. I don't know if y'all knew that already. But I want to shout out to those amazing athletes. And before Jimmy come on, I got a little bit more. There's more trouble for Ezekiel Elliott. Y'all in Dallas, Texas, all your Dallas fans. His Rockwild, his name is Ace. This was not the first time they've been in trouble. But Zeke is now being sued for the 3rd time regarding allegedly dog biting. And it's always Ace. Ace is the one, if you ever seen the tattoo and you ever seen his Instagram, and you got Ace, he got a picture of Ace on his arm. So he loves this dog. But this dog be biting people, man. It's third time on Ace. If he loved his dog now. Don't get it twisted. He loved his dog, and the lawsuit stems from a May 21st incident alleging that the gardener left it. They said the gardener left the gate open. The dogs got out. This woman claimed she was just trying to corral the dogs and get them back, and they bit her and suffered some major damages. And he has been accused twice of biting people before, Ace, but this time the woman wants a meal ticket. If you don't know what a meal ticket is, in my language around my friends, that's $1 million. We call it a meal ticket. Okay, it's a big deal, y'all. Ace had a dangerous dog incident tagged on to him, and instead of putting him down or killing him, they said Zeke had to move him out of the county. So that's his punishment for it, is Zeke going to move. Zeke got to move and get him out of there. Then I don't know. I didn't put it up, y'all, because did y'all know about Jackson Hayes arrest in LA? Did anybody? I know y'all on a 10-second delay. Share the show, and on this 10-second delay, did anybody hear about the arrest of Jackson Hayes, the young guy that played for the Pelicans? The police tased him. LA police tased him. There's a video out. I didn't want to put the video on here because I am so sick of that playing that trauma porn. I can't stand. I couldn't watch the whole video, because all I was thinking about, that could have been my son. You follow me? So I call it trauma porn, and because they putting it up there and I just don't want to see. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it. Oh, you saw it? Karen Roach said. He said. The police union, though, Karen Roach, they sent a letter to Adam Silvers saying that the kid should be punished because he knocked a couple of his officers around. A couple of officers got injuries. But I said, let's see the body cam, bruh. Let's see the body cam. Let's look at the footage. And I mean, I don't know if y'all saw about that. This was the same young guy. I mean, he's a different young guy. He's a little hothead. This is the same little guy that told the NBA, if y'all don't like what I'm doing, y'all can suck his whatever. You feel me? So I don't know what happened, but it's unbelievable. Shout out. And another thing, he played with your son. Okay, and follow. He was like family. Yeah. Somebody need to get to him, Karen Roach. Let me see that let me show you something about him. Nothing. Listen, this is not to say the police was wrong to me from what I saw. I mean, y'all got to go see it. It was some sinister stuff in these police's eyes, and all of them was white, going to show up to a disturbance, they said. But I mean, it's three sides to every story. So, but from what I saw in the video, I didn't like it. I couldn't watch it long. But this young man right here, Karen Roach, the reason I'm playing this because I hope no other young man in our community do some stupid ass stuff like this, Karen Roach. Check this out.
I worked a bunch of. Yo, this all I'm gonna say on the subject, bro, because all y'all want to keep sliding up and shit and saying, oh, you should have made it. Yeah, I should have, bro, but I didn't. So, I mean, it is what it is. NBA is a bunch of bullshit. The NBA can really suck my dick for all I care. I hope y'all see this video, by the way, and find me. But, yeah, man, shit's just crazy to me, bro. I work in a fucking political league that's all about politics, and it is what it is.
Because he didn't make the rookie all-star game. The rookie game, Karen Roach. This went a couple of years ago when he was trying. Listen to me. Police was wrong. But this the kind of attitude some of our guys got, some of our young men got. Karen Roach, we got the before you play sin, young man, F the NBA. That's who paying your bills. I want to hear your comments on that one because I ain't seen nobody. I just want to hear. What's up, Kenneth Lawson? We got to teach our kids, man. Watch what you say before you press send. Because guess what? If I got that video, don't you think the lawyers for that players union, that police union out there, they're going to say this the kind of guy we was dealing with. It's unbelievable. Y'all, we letting these young athletes, because they play good at something, we letting their ass get away with murder. What's up, Taurus Lee? We letting them get away with murder. Thank you. Thank you, Nancy. What made this young man do that? Listen, I'm on a whole... We got to do better, man. We got to be... Just because your son is a great athlete, he's still your damn son. If he cut you off, cut you off. Your ass should have been working anyway. Guys was telling me this weekend, he said, man, I didn't always like what you said, Robert, but you always told me the truth. He said, if you told me if it was going to happen, I can go to sleep that night knowing it was going to happen. Y'all know, I can't tell you everything. Y'all don't know the conflicts that I done had with all of these guys I done dealt with. My guys weren't perfect. Listen, my guys were not perfect. Let me tell y'all something, man, because these press don't care. I'm going to share this story with you. I think I shared it on social media. Good Morning America. Charles was on Good Morning America for Good Morning America to talk to him about being inducted to the Hall of Fame. The producer sent him over 5 questions that they'll ask that he should be prepared for. Okay? They get on there. They were supposed to talk about his wine. They were supposed to talk about his bourbon. They didn't get to all of those questions. Share the show right now if you can. Matter of fact, I'm going to share it myself. Share the show. Check this out. TJ Holmes, look his little like. Go look at the video. Go to I'll try to repost it, but go to the video. If you go back and watch, because I don't post much, but if you go and watch the video on the Chop Shop platform, Chop Shop Facebook. Check this out. We're talking about his great accomplishments. TJ Holmes. This is my problem with media. Okay? It's my problem with media. This was one, not he go outside of the 5 questions that was sent to Charles. Charles wouldn't have mind the question. But TJ Holmes went outside the box. The black guy said, yeah, man, I'm sitting up here looking at you now. You look all mature. You got the gray in your beard, and but man, it was a time you had a wild side to you. It was a time when you had a wild side. You had the stories of you being wild when you first came in the league. And I want you to go. I'm not going to tell you what Charles said because Charles answered it so eloquently. I want you to go and look at it. Look at Charles Woodson. Look up Charles Woodson, Good Morning America. Go to the Chop Shop page, a Chop Shop page, and you can see it. I posted it on Twitter also, on Twitter. But Charles answered so eloquent. He said, guys like me, I'm young, come into a lot of money, a lot of things can happen when you're young. And he said, but I was blessed enough to be able to overcome my mistakes. And a lot of young guys come into the league, they don't have a chance to overcome them. I've had 18 years to get this thing right in the league, and a lot of those young kids don't. And Charles told me, we talked about it. He said, man, he was mad. He's mad. TJ Holmes, as you watching this, yeah, he hot at your ass. He said, because that's not one of the questions. You didn't even ask about his wine. You didn't even ask about his bourbon. But you wanna slide that in, and all you people worry about with Naomi Osaka. That's his job. That's his job. That's his job. She's supposed to ask questions. Let me tell you something. No. Y'all got to do y'all job. See, really, it's the journalist's responsibility. It's their fucking job. That's what's not Charles' job to go on Good Morning America. He chose to say, okay, I'll go and get you up. But he asked for the 5 questions. He said, if they'd have put that question on there, he would have been all right. This is his greatest moment in his life. Y'all, he was so choked up on the show. He was so nervous. I knew he was nervous. You know why I knew he was nervous? Because every break, every commercial that y'all didn't see, he'd come over there and mess with us and thumbs up. Like, I knew he was nervous as hell. He just wanted to come and make sure, yeah, we here. But he kept, after every break, he'd come over there to check on everybody. Knew he was nervous. And he got up there, and all he could think about is the stuff that him and his mom went through. The man sung a song, can't sing a lick, sung a song talking about, Mama, Mama, you know I love you. I don't know if you haven't seen it. Go look up his speech. So choked up because he know the sacrifice. Listen to me, y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Charles Woodson helped me coach my son's young team, the Jaguars. Clyde Smith, shout out to Clyde Smith, who was over the Jaguars that year. He was I had a Hall of Famer helping me coaching my little boy because he lived here in the summer. Yeah, Rick Brown said he can't sing a lick. But y'all need to go look at it, though. I want y'all to go look at the interview, and we'll talk about it. I just didn't want to play it on the show because I didn't like it. But this man was help coaching my little boy's team. What, 8 or 9 years old, 10. He was assistant coach. He used to, guess what he told my boys, all the guys? He said, man, y'all need to go thank y'all parents. Ugly. This long time ago. My son is 6 years old now. He told him this at 9. Told all them boys, said, y'all need to go hug y'all parents and kiss y'all parents. He said, because my mama couldn't afford to put me in a situation like this. He said, I would go to the YMCA. I would ball out. But when they said something about paying, I knew I had to leave. Because my mama had no money to pay nothing. Y'all hear me? These ungrateful ass kids out here. Man, hug and kiss your parents for flying your ass around the country. This man told my group of young men, love and hug your parents. My mama did. He told my son, I had to play football because my son was a great football player. Robert was contemplating. Robert wanted to concentrate on basketball. He liked basketball. He said, man, you in a position to do it, Robert. He said, I didn't have the situation you in. I wouldn't have played this game. Getting knocked up down my damn head every time. Yeah, marry a flight attendant. Yeah, that's a good one. Boy, yeah. But y'all, hug them parents. Jonathan said, I thought Woodson handled it perfectly. It surprised me that TJ went there. Let me tell you something. Jonathan, when I saw Charles was mad as hell. He said, man, dude played me, man. He played. He said he told his sons only advice he give them is to love them. Olga saw it. Love your mama like you love. Man, love his mama, man. Hey, y'all, hold up. There's a whole lot of stuff. You know, Ty Law now, he the life of the party. You know, they was after, you know, at Charles' party, all of us, all the guys got together. They was out there toasting. They had some special liquor. They had some, I should have got the name of it. What's the liquor? Jimmy, I think Jimmy had one. It's the big round thing. It was white that Jimmy had, but they had a like a purple one or a dark color. It was dark. I didn't see it. But you can hit it in the bell ring. Do y'all know what I'm talking about? I don't know. But it was a $2,000 bottle of, I think, tequila. $2,000 a bottle. I didn't know that now because they were saying everybody, they was pointing and they was having they was arguing about who, because Charles was pointing. And then the cousin said something crazy. So, I mean, they just going back and forth. But it was just, but Ty was saying, Ty had a toast. He said, man, let's toast to my boy. Hey, but man, don't never try to sing nothing else. Man, you can't sing a lick. I mean, everybody just bust out laughing. Oh, see, Claus Azul. I didn't know the name of it. I just knew it was a special bottle, and everybody, you know, I ain't drinking none of that. Y'all already know. I sit there and watch, and I didn't even video it. You know, when you're in the moment, you know, I wish I had the skills of Gary Carter. Gary Carter, I mean, he can... When that man ever get one of them cameras, that one of his dream cameras, I feel sorry for the whole media game, cause this man worked with the iPads and the iPhone, which hold up are some great instruments to use. Like I told you, this man shot a whole movie. Paul Miranda says good. Paul Miranda, I don't know how good. See. I don't see how y'all can say liquor is good. The shit is nasty. I mean, I taste it. I don't like it, man. It give me a headache or something. But it's called Claus Azul. I feel sorry because I tried to take pictures. Y'all went on here earlier, y'all. This me and my non-skills. You know, y'all don't get mad at me. This is the best I could do. Okay, it's the best I could do. Hold on. It's the best I can do. Hold on.
Mr. Law, can you sign my canvas, please?
T-Law, can we get some love over here? I'm going to put in the building, baby. Quick town in the building. For my Pittsburgh fans.
To Gary, I did learn that from you, Gary. I went and got the other angle. I went around and got another angle, Gary. And Gary, this the part I didn't do so good on to me. Hold on, this one here, Gary. Hold on. Wow. Y'all hear me say, wow. Y'all, this was,
Hey, how you doing?
I was shivering right here. Gary.
Hey,
How are you?
I got
What's
the
up,
girls
big
though,
guy?
Gary. Gary, I think I did a good job on that. But I'm walking up the stairs, Gary, I'm holding the camera. Gary, tell me about my... Hey, Gary, how's my skills, Gary? Let me know, man.
oh my goodness.
Man, I'm walking up there. I ain't gonna lie, I was getting tired now, all that damn walking. And then we walk in there. Gary, let me know. What I do, man? What I do, man? I mean, I was trying, y'all. I promise y'all, my partner with me, I ain't gonna call his name, but I love him to death. That man there, I'm gonna have to get him a new phone camera because every picture he took was blurry. And maybe he should have just wiped that damn lens off. You know how you both wipe your lens off? But Gary said I'm about to put him out of job. Gary, I didn't know. Gary, you got to realize, and I know y'all went on the show earlier. Gary, I did not know I was gonna be in this situation because I didn't have a chance to go back. That's why I didn't take a lot of pictures of me. Because I didn't like what I had on, a black polo, my Memphis Tiger shirt, black shorts, and black sneakers. So I did, but I had that on all day, and I wouldn't have had time to go back and change clothes. I wouldn't have been able to get these shots right here. So I'm just, man, y'all. I hope y'all can hear it in my voice. But I stayed up almost 48 hours, man. Old men like me, we can't do that. Hanging with them youngsters like that. And I can't imagine, y'all, I just take my hat off to you people who drink. What if I drunk something? I wouldn't have never woke up. So, yeah, I'm feeling a whole lot better. Y'all, look, shoot, it's 1:16. I've been going for an hour, and I got more. But let me see. It was something else I wanted to show y'all that you probably didn't get. I think I took this. Herb Baker, I promise you, everybody who saw me could not believe that I had on a black shirt like this and at the hall. They was looking at me like, something, did your luggage get lost? And I just didn't have time, Herb. Herb, I should have took my butt. Herb, this is what I should have did. Herb, went on and slept in the next morning. Get in at 5 o'clock. I woke up at 9 going to breakfast. They called me and go, I shouldn't have went to breakfast with them. I shouldn't have went sit out on the balcony with Emmitt Smith and Charles Haley, but that was some of the greatest moments I had. So I wouldn't have, but I should have just hung out with them for a minute and left. But I didn't, because there was so much stuff going on, so many contacts I'm making, because it's a business trip for me. So it was just a unique situation. But I mean, let me tell you something. I wouldn't have changed it from I wouldn't have changed it for nothing in the world. Trying to see that I have something else I wanted to show y'all. I did want to show y'all this one from the party. Nobody probably would never have this one. That's Charles and his wife dancing right there. Right there. Yeah. Everybody has to get out the way to let them dance. Let me see. I might have another one. Let me see. Hold up. Check this out. Hold up. Oh, you remember my guy? I told you my partner who with the camera. No, wait a minute. He had my camera. Look what he did with my camera. Check this out. That was a money shot, and that's how he took it. It's a money shot. I'm between two Hall of Famers, y'all. And this dude, he do me like that. I'm telling y'all, man, but it was great. Oh, great. Let me see. Hold up. Did I get another one? Hold up. Let me check. I got to show y'all a little something. Hold up. This is me and my boy. Hold up. Hey, I went home and you're talking about me and him was trying to match. Hold up, man. I went in now and redeemed myself now. But let me see, did I have anything else? Hold up. Did I have anything else? I think I didn't put a lot of stuff on here, man. But y'all, it was a great trip, man. And Sonia and Paul Miranda, I sit back. Charles Woodson has been on the show twice before, Olga. You just got to go back and find him. I'll bring him on again, but he's been on twice. So what we'll do is, Steve Harvey, what we'll do, I'll bring him on. I just, sometimes I just want to be the right thing, but he's a Hall of Famer now, so I got to bring him back. Got to bring Ty Law want to come on now. Y'all will be ready now. When Ty Law come on, he's a little harsh now. Okay, so I'm preparing you. But I know you haven't been watching the show that long. So I'm going to tell Charles right now. I'm going to tell him. Matter of fact, Olga, do me a favor. Go on his social media, Charles Woodson. Go on his social media and say when you're coming back on the Chop Shop. Y'all, see, I think y'all forget. Hold on. Olga, let me see. Olga might have missed it. Hold on, let me get this for Olga. Hold up. Let me see. Hold up. Olga, if I can't find it, I got to look it up. Hold up, Olga. This just for my... Olga, let me show you how I do. Let me show you how I do for you. Hold up. Let me see, Olga. I got it for this just for Olga, y'all. I'm finna go into my archive. Olga, check this out, Olga. Let me tell you something.
Everybody, this your boy Charles Woodson, man. I'm in H-Town right now, man. Y'all know I love me some Houston. But I just had to tell y'all, man, that my midday sports happy hour is the Chop Shop with my boy Robert Hatter and Jim Hicks. I think y'all call them Ray and Claude. Well, if you do, I'll put the sheets on you. You know how they do it, man. Hey, y'all have a good day, man. I love you. Chop Shop. Tune in. Everybody, this your boy Charles.
I'm gonna bring him home. I got him. I just got to, you just got to get the right time. These guys, hey, you got to get them at the right time. Because when I want him to come on, I want it to be impactful. How long we haven't been friends? Wow. Well, it's more than just friends. We happen to represent him, and out of the being representing him, we became friends. He liked us from the beginning. I mean, he was 19, add the ages up. I don't know. It's 19 years old when I first met him. We've been inseparable ever since. Never forget the Heisman pose. I mean, it's just a unique, I'm blessed, y'all. I mean, listen to me. I'm not telling y'all, this is the life I've lived. It ain't got nothing to do. I'm just blessed to be in this situation. Think about it. These guys could have choose any agent in the business. They chose us. You remember? It ain't but 356 of those guys in Canton, Ohio. And 3 of them was with us. And supposed to have 4 more. If them stories are going to be in my book. Supposed to have 4 more. Should be 4 more. Should have had. Who's about to sign on the dotted line, but some people they don't. You gotta understand, in this business, man, there's 2 things in this business. And I tell Kenneth Lofton, I tell the people, I tell y'all this a lot. In this business, you want to look for somebody that's competent. Got to be competent. And you got to be able to like them. You know what I'm saying? It's that is Moody. It's a unique situation, man. That I'm missing a word. I'm missing a word. But I got lost right there. But because I'm just thinking about Orlando Pace, for example. Okay. Orlando Pace, when he got drafted, that was the first time, ladies and gentlemen, that an African American owned firm has ever represented the number 1 pick. It's on the cover of Ebony and Jet. Look up Orlando Pace. First time ever. It's Black history, man. Bringing Jimmy in now. But let me see. Once you choose. Oh, yes, Sensei. Got their back forever. You right. Got their back forever. Think about it, Sensei. What's up, Jimmy? I have the back of these athletes that I don't represent. So you already know. Jimmy, let me get you in here. Let me get you. Hey, boy, you damn disappeared over there. But man, what's going on, man? Hey, boy, let me tell you something, man. Thank God that I say every day I'm gonna have me at least an hour. I'm gonna have at least an hour, Jimmy. I was running out of things to say. So hey, do your thing, Doc. What's happening?
Anybody get their homework assignment from yesterday? Let's talk some Summer League. What happened in Summer League? NBA Summer League.
You could talk.
I'm saying, from yesterday's games, remember the top we said we was going to go through and see what some of the players from Texas, how they fared on Monday. And so start off with the New York Knicks and the Pacers. Quentin Grimes didn't shoot it well from the field. He finished with 6 points in 35 minutes. So they got a chance to get, good look at their pick in the Knicks intriguing situation, because everybody's on the uptick in regarding that program. They got Derrick Rose back with the Knicks. So this is not a situation where Quentin Grimes is expected to go out there and just Quentin Grimes basically is going to take Elfrid Payton's potential spot. He probably going to end up being with a two-way deal.
What about Frank
with a two-way deal.
Ntilikina?
What? You know what? With Frank, they've showcased him as much as they could. This is last year, I think, of his deal, right? Of his rookie deal. So with Frank, you know how it is. They gave him. They started him.
Yeah.
They brought him off the
He just
bench.
ain't got
They
it.
let him play the 1.
Yeah.
They let him play the 2. Let him play the 3. So at this point,
They put him in on defense, and Trey Young tore his head off at the end of the game. Yeah. That Frank. Yeah.
Yeah. But then Emmanuel quickly. Remember, he made a splash with the
Bad man.
Knicks last
It's a
year.
bad man.
So he has a minute
Jimmy,
slots.
Jimmy,
waiting
just
on him.
always remember, when you go to the NBA, it's some badass dudes in front of you now. I'm just telling you. So you better be prepared to compete and sit your ass down until your time is ready, and that's all it is. That's all. But keep going. I'm just letting you know. Be prepared.
Speaking of quickly, he had 32 points last night.
He the man, Jimmy.
32 in the summer league game.
Yes.
I mean, and the team didn't even score 100 points. That's something to think about.
You know what?
Look
You
how
know
Knicks
what?
only
I
had
want to see
94.
Quentin Grimes on the next game. I want to see the game after the game.
Yeah, I
wanna
mean,
see him the next game.
Like
How
I said, he was two for 10 from the field.
Oh, he was
2
just
for
missing
6.
shots.
Yes, but he had to. When you go and look beyond the numbers up on the offensive end, of course, he had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, right? And he was a plus 17 while on the floor, which is the largest margin of any player.
But you tell me you don't believe in them plus. Why you mentioning that?
No.
You tell me you don't never believe in the plus 16.
No, the plus or minus is something that, I mean, going to it right now, but it doesn't. It can be very misleading, because if a team is in a win situation and they have a blowout game, everybody's gonna have a plus. So but that's just some of the other players that from Texas. You guys out there, I think Herb said Obi Toppin has been playing well too. Yes, he's been playing well. He played well last night. 22 points, 9 rebounds, took 20 shots, to get there, but he got there, and my thing is, remember I tell you guys on field goal attempts, however many points a person has, they should not have more field goal attempts than the amount of points. So that's kind of like that gray area. You took 22 points, took you 20 shots to get there. That's not horrible, but that's not fantastic from the, efficient either. What other games last night, guys, let's go and check out the Bulls and the Pelicans.
Okay. Do you think?
I'm just looking through some of the stat lines. What Thaddeus Moody at? Is he back with us?
Yeah, that's my man. It was his birthday the other day, man.
You see the kid from the Mac Irvin Fire from the University of Illinois.
Ooh, which one?
Ayo. What's the
Ayo?
Yeah, Ayo.
What he do?
Ayo got the start last night, which I mean, summer league is just
Yeah.
And he once again, his line was similar to Quentin Grimes' line. His stat line last night. He had 6 points. Quentin Grimes had 6 points.
Okay.
He had 6 rebounds. Quentin Grimes had 6 rebounds. He played 27 minutes. Quentin Grimes played 35, but he was 2 for 8. Quentin Grimes was 2 for 10. Okay. So they kind of had a similar night at the office.
Hey Jimmy, I like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody though. I'm moving on to the other team. I like them too. I didn't know Jonathan Kuminga was like that. I'm gonna tell you, I didn't know he was that aggressive. I didn't. I promise you. I thought he was just doing that on them high school kids. Shit,
I mean, for a lot of the guys, it transfer over. A lot of them it don't. One thing I can't, is another game last night, the Mavericks and the 76ers. Mm-hmm. And how about Tyrese Maxey?
But Jimmy, he playing real minutes in the NBA, so he's supposed to do that.
He's supposed to.
Yeah.
He's supposed to have an edge over most of his opposition.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
This,
And he did.
21 points,
Right.
5 rebounds, 4 assists, 3 steals
How many shots?
in only 25 minutes.
How many shots?
15 shots, 8 for 15. That's over 50%.
Okay.
You know,
I got you.
so that's the good. And 3 for 6 from the 3-point line was good for Tyrese Maxey as well. Charles Bassey did not play.
Is he hurt?
I don't know. It just say DNP-CD, coach's decision. So you don't,
He just in his time. It wasn't his time. Yeah.
We got the Nets and the Grizzlies last night. And
who?
The Nets and the Grizzlies.
Last night. Who the Nets guy? The Nets ain't gonna have nobody. The Nets, he ain't gonna play no damn way, whoever he is. A lot of these guys here, boy, I'm telling you, it's gonna be some bench riding, boy, this year.
Well, the thing about it is that for a lot of these guys, it helped them get video for their
overseas, overseas too, Jimmy. A lot of these guys, hey, when you play over here, Jimmy, it up your price overseas.
Yeah. And speaking of a guy that played real minutes in the NBA,
no, Jimmy, your boy,
LaMelo Ball played 20 minutes last night for Charlotte.
No, you talking about Jello, not LaMelo, Jello.
Oh, that was Jello. Jello, the one that's playing.
Yeah, he been balling, dog.
Okay, that's right. Okay, he had 10 points last night.
Yeah, so he had 16 the night before.
He continued his streak. Yeah, and shot it well.
Karen Roach,
only had one turnover.
Karen Roach, Jimmy, you see what he did?
Karen Roach, I saw somebody send me a highlight.
He was 4 for 4.
Send me a highlight, so he finished with 10.
Yeah.
Karen Roach, and so now with the Clippers, I think, program,
Jimmy,
right?
he didn't miss a shot. 4 for 4 from the field, 2 for 2 from and 2 for 2. He didn't miss a shot.
Hey, another Texas kid right now. Jamias Ramsey.
Oh, yeah, he playing well. He played well.
He had 22. He had 22 points in 29 minutes, 8 for 18 from the field.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm in love with? I love Davion. I love Davion Mitchell. That's why somebody was saying he's not that good. I just like him. Something about him. I like guys that play defense like that. But halo, Jimmy tonight, Jalen Green versus Cade. That's going to be personal. I'm going to tell you why. But keep going, Jimmy.
And I want to get back into Snoop real quick.
Okay.
So don't like we just one thing about Karen Roach, he did all that in 11 minutes.
10 points in 11 minutes. Hush your mouth.
He did all that in 11 minutes.
Hush your mouth.
So now, if you do that in that amount of allotted minutes, I would hope that the staff, Summer League, I would hope that the staff.
No, all it's doing is building up his resume.
He should get a 16-minute slot to play with in this game, right? In the next game. That's what I'm saying.
They're going to do it.
He should get a 16-minute slot at least to play with, just to see if because he had to come out of there cooking. That's the law of averages stacked against you, is to come off the bench and start cooking like that again.
Look what Mark Edwards said. Jello has proved he has his NBA. He must prove he's an NBA athlete. He has an NBA jump shot. I'd rather you have an NBA jump shot, because guess what? I know a lot of NBA athletes in the damn G League. Can jump out the gym, Jimmy, can't make a bucket in the G League. I'd rather you have an NBA shot. But what you want something else? You want to finish something else on Snoop? Snoop gonna mess his round and mess. If he get the veteran camp, Jimmy, he gonna have a shot. He gonna have a shot because he got so many intangibles and the things he bring to the game, and he gonna have a shot. So I'm proud of him. That's one of the guys I just seen transform in front of my eyes into the great player he is now. So shout out to Karen Roach, man. Proud of him.
Man, I just hope some of you guys don't become prisoners of the moment in these summer league games.
Oh, no. Okay, explain. Tell them what you mean, though. Tell them what you mean.
I mean, you see one guy do well one night, and you're like, oh man, this dude, he's the truth. And this stuff is hardly going to transfer over and mean if you do well in summer league.
But in this environment, if you do good, it helps you. Forget the fans talking about they're going to be. It helps you if you do good. It raises your profile if you do good in this league. Believe you me, every NBA player and every person there, Jimmy, every overseas scout in the world is in there. Every whatever you want to be in basketball is in there watching. So let me tell you something. It does. Okay, Jeremy Lin tore this damn same summer league up and got a whole lot of bread out of it. John Wall was going to be good anyway. But Jeremy Lin, in this same summer league, nobody thought about him. Pick and roll their ass to death. He got generational wealth right now. So, as a fan, you can't look into it, but guess what? There's somebody else there looking, Jimmy. And they know, hey, he might not look good to you, but he might look good on my team. There's 30 teams out there. So I don't want to discount it just because you're killing. But what Jalen Green did the other night, I expected him to do. I told y'all he was a killer. I came on this show and people talking about, well, I want what's the boy name, Jimmy? I can't wait to see him play. Well, let's get the big guy. He's got a 7-foot wingspan from USC, Jimmy, the Mobley kid. I said, let me tell you something. Houston Rockets, you pass on Jalen Green, you got to be at your rabbit. So Houston Rockets, I don't like them, but I like that move. What else you got, Jimmy?
Yeah, and time will tell. Still, time will tell. Jalen Green can be able to handle that thing. Now the thing about it, there's no pressure on the Rockets to go and win and make the playoffs. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, all eyes will be on him and to see. This is what you measured on. You measured number 1 and number 2 versus what number 1 and number 2 did that were rookies last year. What did the number 1 and number 2? How did they fare with their team?
In the league. Okay. James Wiseman was hurt all year.
And Ant-Man.
Ant-Man, he's all right.
Ant-Man did well. He did well.
Yeah, but he was up and down, Jimmy. He was up and down. I mean, he had a couple of dunks. But Jimmy, Ant-Man, on a losing team.
Ant-Man did not disappoint.
Okay. No.
Put it like that.
Okay. I got
Now, mind you, with this Rockets team, the curse could be they're so freaking young. And we're coming off, think about it. We had a rookie last year, we met the Houston Rockets, that was deserving of first team all rookie team, Deshaun Tate. Mm-hmm. He did really well.
Okay.
And they just guaranteed his contract for next season. Mm-hmm. You know, he had a non-guaranteed deal.
Right. The
Rockets guaranteed him, I think, on day 4 yesterday. So you have him. You have the point guard. You got LaMartin. You got all these young guys. So they gonna have to. Will they be so willing? Remember, they're playing for. When you're not either you're playing for championships or you're playing for contracts. These guys are trying to play for the guarantee to get their second bag. Most of these guys, and then don't forget Wood. Mm-hmm. Wood want that bag as well.
I'm about him. I want to see what he gonna do this year with these young guys. I don't know. I don't know. Just me. It's just this being a cynic. Some about him. It ain't right yet. I got to wait. I got to see more. You know, some people. Some people I don't want. Like Jalen Green. I had the advantage of seeing him early. I saw him in big games. I saw him averaging 19 against the G League guys, them grown ass men. I know just hope his little narrow ass don't get hurt. But he one of them. He one of them. Yeah, when he step off the plane, he looks like one of them. When he step on the floor, he's saying, "Okay, curly hair not, I'm a killer." So I mean, I can't wait. I want to watch that game. I'm watching that game tonight. What else they saying? I think they saying something crazy on here.
I'm just thinking. I'm looking at some of the stats and
okay.
Orlando Magic has 2 DFW, 2 Texas guys that saw action last night. RJ Hampton, who plays regular minutes in the rotation for the Magic. He played 29 minutes, 9 points, turned the ball over a lot, 5 times, team high. And how about DJ Ho? DJ Ho from Texas A&M.
What did he do?
And he got action with the Orlando Magic. He didn't play but 4 minutes, but you know, he got in 4 minutes. He did not manage to put up a single shot. He
Well,
grabbed
what are
one
you talking
rebound.
about him?
He touched the floor. I didn't know he was on the team getting a shot.
Oh, okay. I got you.
So
Okay.
remember, you know, going through some of the Texas guys on various teams.
I ain't gonna lie, Jimmy. I didn't do my homework, so I'm just relying on you. I didn't look at no stat. I was sleeping.
What about Austin? The little kid from Boise State, right? Is that him?
Austin, what is it? Gerald, what is his name? Austin, what's the kid's name?
Is it Derek
Austin. Yeah.
Is that the same one?
Derek Austin. He
didn't go back.
He's a free agent. No, he didn't go back.
Okay.
Yeah.
He played 15 minutes for Golden State, 5
Good.
points. Okay. There's a lot of Texas guys, that are that playing in the summer league. A lot of them. And like I said, once somebody sits still, we can accumulate or come up with a composite list of those.
Jim, you know what make me laugh? I'm gonna tell you something make me really laugh. And I'm just gonna, if y'all can listen to me or y'all don't have to. I'm giving y'all some information. Like Melvin Dukes, Jalen Green got to fit in behind strip club legend John Wall. Let me tell y'all something, man. I know y'all be talking about Johnny's hard and all that. Let me tell you something. All players through history, Dr. J, Magic Johnson, all of these dudes went out and went to the club all night. Vernon Maxwell, all these guys through history have always, we just didn't have social media running their mouth and telling you he had the turkey leg hut. You got it used to be Bennigan's for Vernon Maxwell. So all through history, ladies and gentlemen, young men with a lot of money go out and mess with girls and bras. They just do it. It's just normal. It's apple pie. It's just American as baseball. So when you get to talking about that all through history, I can take you all the way back. Wilt Chamberlain was talking about he slept with 25,000 women. Magic Johnson got that package Jimmy be talking about. Let me tell y'all something. When you're young, when you go to the ATM and you don't have to push the balance, you just get what the hell you want out of there. You don't have to look at the balance to know how much you put out. It's a different world for you. You like to have fun, you're going to go where the girls are. That's normal. So when you say that, just look here. You got to know your history. See, a lot of people, we ain't never been in that position. I can't believe he went to the turkey leg hut after he walked. He lost. He got on a private plane and got here and wanted to goddamn it eat a turkey leg. It's okay, ladies and gentlemen. Jimmy, it's okay. It's okay for these young guys to go out. All right? They got the money to do. Hey, Jimmy, how's them sections? Jimmy, you been in Vegas? Take your ass out there and try to get one of them sections. Go to the club here in Houston, try to get you a section. Sections cost money. So yes, them guys want to get out. I'm sorry. What else you got, Jerry?
Speaking of, and of course, in other NBA news, talking about this NBA Summer League, you just tune in on the Chop Shop, and as you mentioned earlier, the Pistons is playing the Rockets this evening. That game will be on ESPN. That's at 8 p.m. Central Time. That's Cade Cunningham, Jalen Green will get to go. The number 1 and number 2 pick get to get something off the chest and or prove something in this, highly anticipated showdown. It's kind of take you back a few years when De'Aaron Fox and Lonzo Ball was scheduled to go head to head in some league, and I think they kind of missed each other. One was hurt one game, one sit out another game, but this game right here, all eyes will be on both of these young men. It's not going to tell the complete story.
It's just good.
Yes, this is a notch for bragging rights, and and they will guard each other throughout this game.
Oh yeah.
They make no mistake about that. It's going to be interesting to see who can get the notch up between those. What else we have in the news? Of course, that's NBA talk, and now we kind of slide over NFL. Deshaun Watson has showed up at practice again, but the Texans has announced that he's going to be inactive for this preseason opener, which once again it just falls into the common sense. Deshaun Watson is not going to take sitting on the bench lightly.
Yes, he is,
And
Jimmy. Jimmy, he know he ain't gonna play. I already
Well, see, here's the thing.
Yeah, he know he ain't gonna play.
Well, here's the thing. The value.
No, but he know he ain't gonna play. They working a deal out, Jimmy. They don't want him to go in no game and get hurt. They ain't gonna. No, they working something. It's something being worked.
Well, they don't know. Inactive mean you're not going to be in uniform.
He's not gonna play. They don't want. He's not gonna play. Not gonna play.
Well, I'm saying we already knew he's not going to play. That was part of the thing. Is once the game starts,
you said he don't take. He know he's not gonna play. How you said you said he's not gonna take it lightly. They already know what Deshaun Watson can do. He ain't got to build up his stats. He ain't got to build up. He ain't got to build up.
Not playing and humiliating your ass by putting you in a uniform just to sit you over there with a ball cap on. That's what I mean. He's not going to do that.
But that's the people like you that are fans and don't know the business. This is how it's going to go. Just get normal. I'm just trying to help you, but you can believe what you want to. This is perfectly normal.
This is how it's going to go. I'm saying to those out there who have no idea, Deshaun Watson even come out there with a ball cap on with a clipboard, and that's what I'm saying. So that means if he got to come up hurt, he got to come up injured. Remember, he's been going to the doctor every day and checking in, so he wanted to pay that $50,000 fine. He did, and what every game that they play, once again, the value, and it makes it harder to complete the trade.
The market is set, Jimmy. It's a deal going on behind. I'm just letting you know. It's something going on behind the scenes right now.
It's deals been going on behind the scenes for the last month.
The Texans want something, and these people saying we can't give you that. They're going back and forth right now. He gonna get traded. He's gonna be out of here. So it's okay. Him sitting a clipboard, him not having a clipboard, it don't matter. He can. It just don't matter. I'm just helping you out. You don't have to worry about it. I'm just helping you out. It's okay. If he play, it's not diminishing his skills. It's not diminishing
skills. I'm saying
the market ain't changed. The market ain't changed.
The word I just used was neither of those. I use humiliation. That's what I use.
What's the humiliation part? What's the humiliation? Tell me what you mean. How's he being humiliated? They paying him his money. How the hell you gonna be humiliated?
Okay, you remember that was a time with the Houston Rockets.
Now let's talk about this team right here. Tell me how
when the rubber had hit the road. They remember at some point they just told James Harden, you know what? Just matter of fact, we finna go do this thing. Just stay your ass away. Matter of fact, they just changed his key.
This is not the same situation.
So it can be. If they don't move quickly enough.
Tell me about the humiliation part about Deshaun Watson. I don't understand. Just tell me what you mean.
For a person if you love the sport, you love your craft, you love your job, you love what you do.
He loved massages too. He went over there and got them damn massages and was doing this stuff with these girls. So he can't do it now, Jimmy. It ain't about what you love. It's about he don't run now. He's an employee.
So hold on. He can't do what now?
What can he do? What recourse do he do? Not show up? They won't pay him his money. He show up.
He's showing up and he's doing the bare minimum what's required. He show
what's
up.
The humiliation part?
if you go and put him in a uniform and put him on the bench on game day,
So what?
that's the humiliating part of
No,
it.
that's not.
Because you can do the same thing like you're doing, like you're gonna do
But
this
guess what?
preseason game.
I'm the employer. I'm all right. Go suit up. It's all right. You still a part of this team. That direct deposit hit his account didn't come from no other team. It didn't come from Jimmy Hicks. It didn't come from now one of these fans. It came from the Texans. So guess what? It's all right. He showed up at practice and set his ass on the sideline and held the clipboard and just threw a couple of passes. He did that then. He can show up at the game.
No, he did it for 2 days, and then what did he do afterwards?
Yeah, but
what
he came back. He was back.
Because after for him to come back, you really honestly believe he just came back on his own? He wasn't coerced. He wasn't counseled.
I don't care how he came back.
So that means
they
that
trying
goes
to work out a deal right now. So
okay, they was working
hold up. Maybe they're working out of the deal.
Week.
You don't
they were working a deal out last week.
Okay, I'm gonna let you talk.
So you thinking they wasn't working a deal out last week? They were working a deal out when he set out 5 straight days of training camp. 5 straight days. That means he went there.
There was even a reason for that. Everything these folks calculated, man.
Once again, you got to sit up in that hot ass tent where the Texans play at. You sit out there outside. You sitting there, watching this man run with the first team. And you saying to yourself, man, hell with this shit. Then you think about, you know what, I got something last. I'm going to go to the trainer tomorrow, tell him my back hurt. So I go to the trainer tomorrow, my back hurt. And then so now they say, okay, you want to play this? Now, you know what? I don't even come the next day.
The kid ain't thinking like that. I'm glad he don't think like you. Kid ain't thinking like that. That kid done messed up. His ass done messed up a whole lot. He's damaged the shield of the league. He's hurt the shield of the league. Whatever need to happen right here for him to play in the next year, because he ain't gonna play this year, he need to sit back and just take it. When you do the crime, you got to do the damn time. It ain't about nobody humiliating his ass. Shit, you number 4. I'm paying you. Okay, it's all right. So guess what? It's a deal being worked out behind the scenes. Let's play it out this way, son. Okay. Because guess what? You got to do that because he's going to another team. He can't be another damn fool because he's going to another team. He got to put on his best. He got to put on his Sunday suit.
Have you ever seen an NFL player that was healthy, but they led the public to believe that he had an injury? Have you ever heard that happen before? I'm just asking for a friend. Have you ever heard of NFL player?
It's their rules. It's against their rules to do that.
So you've never against the rules.
It's against their rules because gambling is involved.
Hold on. That's not the question. That's not the question. Not can they do it? Is it permissible?
No, I ain't never heard of that. I ain't never heard.
You've never heard of. Never heard of a player.
I ain't never heard of that, and you ain't either.
And you don't think that ever happened before. So it's not against the rules in basketball either.
I'd rather move on and talk to the topic because you don't understand what I'm talking about.
Because we know it happens.
Right.
Because we know it happens in basketball, and so I'm just asking: does it happen in football? Does anybody think it happens in football? And I know that.
Do y'all know? Y'all answer that. I can't answer that. I'm just trying to tell you what's going on with this situation right here. Right here.
So, I understand, but at the same time, I'm telling you, the simple way is for them to just say, keep going with and riding the back thing, or riding his foot thing, or ride that on into the next week. And the people that's getting him, he's going to pass a physical anyway. They see him out there. They know what he's not. But the thing is, was backing up. They know how the attorney for those girls have been playing dirty pool from the get-go. So at every turn where he think it's a day of sunshine, they'll come and just like last week. Remember, he set out 5 days. It was ironic. It was the next day after a new young lady dropped an expose or an interview or a deposition, went live with it on one of the local networks. That was very ironic. I wouldn't have went to damn work either the next day because I know it's all you want to ask. All the media is going to ask is those particular questions. So now you think there's another bombshell might be waiting, or not bombshell, surprise could be waiting. Yeah, it's probably another surprise waiting. And they're not gonna play all their cards in one hand. So that's the thing about it. It's going to be somebody else's problem very soon. He won't go see none of these court proceedings this year in 2021. They're going to reset all those civil hearings probably to the beginning of next year, or conveniently in February, when he probably start going to court. Then of course, if he hasn't settled yet, remember, you're not settling one without settling 22, 23 of them. And that's the thing. But Deshaun Watson would never be looked at the same unless he wins. He has to win and win again, over and over and over again. Because first of all, he's black. He's not Roethlisberger. So you got to go and win again. So hopefully he does that wherever his new destination is in the NFL. So,
man, all I'm thinking about is Walter Yates talking about, I haven't got a massage since this news. I'm gonna get a massage. You just can't be asking for them girls to do all that stuff to you. And Walter Yates, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about you getting a massage. You can do whatever you want to them girls. It ain't gonna be on the news. This Deshaun Watson, who's got evidently a repeated I really think ain't nobody said this. I just think it's a mental. We talking about mental health. I just think something is going on for him. Something is going on, man. And I'm just and I just hope. See what's gonna happen, man. And I'm trying to tell y'all, he's still gonna get suspended, no matter what, because it was conduct detrimental to the league. Whatever it was, you brought shame onto our product. The Me Too movement ain't even got onto his ass yet. They ain't even got him yet. So we got to see. And me personally, I hope it's a hoax. I hope all these girls come in there and say, Deshaun Watson. See what I do know? That Deshaun Watson handled this thing wrong. He should have shut these girls up a long time ago when they came to him asking for some monetary value. This is a hint to the young guys that's coming up. If you do some ignorant ass stuff like that, and a girl come and say, all right, you let us sign something. Say, I'll give you this bread. She can't bring this stuff to court to you. Yo, this stuff didn't happen before. Listen to me. This stuff has happened before. This stuff has happened with some guys that I've represented before. But I went and got to the girl before the newspaper did, before Tony Busby did. Somebody got to get to the girl. And you can't be no cheap ass dude sitting there talking about, man, I ain't getting that shit. They ain't nothing but some massage therapists. Back him. Forget him. He didn't say forget him. He said, so, let me tell y'all something. There's a right way to do wrong. It's a right way to do wrong. He didn't do his wrong right. Dude, you know what you did. If these girls are not, hey, what I owe you? Cause hold up, like I told you, that bill from Rusty Hardin, it's gonna be way more than that he would have paid them girls off. Rusty Hardin is bending him over with no Vaseline. That kid played that wrong. I don't care what happened. But them girls that come out, say this against you, they had something personally against your ass, Jimmy. Because them girls got to put themselves to shame. They got to put their name on paper. Something happened where these girls said, hey man, forget that dude. He ain't no good dude. Try to tell y'all, let me tell you something. It's always pay to be nice. All you assholes out here thinking y'all in power and can be asshole and treat people wrong. Governor Cuomo, and use your power on these people. It's not happening no more. These women ain't having that shit, man. I'm just telling you, y'all, they're not having it. So Deshaun Watson, whatever it was, everybody talking about, she got a pretty girlfriend. Having a pretty girlfriend don't stop you if you got a sickness. Shit, what's the dude? The serial killer Ted Bundy. What's the pretty boy Ted Bundy? Whatever. He had a pretty girlfriend. Went beating girls and killing them. Y'all, hey man, this guy got. If this guy did this, everybody know you got to pay your tail. Alfio Vizzi closer to this situation than a lot of people. He know exactly what I'm talking about. He know his agent real well. Got to pay, man. If you gonna go out there and do that ignorant ass stuff in public, these girls seeing your salary on TV. I hope our young athletes, mamas and daddies hearing this. They seeing your salary on TV. It's some girls, like the guys huddling up to play football. It's some girls and their parents somewhere huddling up. You got to go get this ninja. Girl, you got to go get this ninja. Girl, I know a girl personally who married her. They about to get divorced now. Her mama told her, don't you marry, don't you be messing with no dude if he ain't no millionaire. These girls, they print these guys' salaries on here. See, guys, we don't, oh, that's Cardi B, I need to go. Guys, we don't do that. But these women, man, young men, you done worked all this time putting yourself in a position to go make generational wealth. And you done built all this good equity. And you can come in one swoop. These people can, let me tell you something. This man gonna hurt, dude. This money he got to pay. You know, if this stuff was just a farce, Jimmy, I think it would have been a win away right now. But you can't say, guys, if you're out here wrong, it's the right way to do wrong for you too. You're out here wrong, you can't be cussing these girls out. I ain't gonna give you a broke ass nothing. Y'all, I'm saying what I'm saying because I done heard some dudes say that. F that broke. I thought she wanted some money. All you wanted was some whatever. Pay your bill. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had to get that to y'all, man. I had to get to you because I'm tired of people thinking, well, man, pay your bill, man. Yeah, I ain't going to say it like they said it, but pay your bill. You know what bill that is. I'm sorry, Jim.
We are sliding back over to the NBA side. We left one piece on the table.
Okay, hit it.
And that is, I wonder how Lil Ugly must be feeling right about now.
Man, you can't hold up, man, Jimmy. We can't keep doing it, man.
The Lakers had offered him 4 years, $84 million. That's $21 million a year. On the average, that's what the Lakers offered Lil Ugly, Dennis Schroeder. The best offer he has on the table right now, remember that?
I saw that.
It's the Boston Celtics offering him 1 year, $5.9 million. Right? And that offer is the mid-level exemption, right? He wants the full exemption of nine and a half million or whatnot. Dude, you talking about somebody that played himself. He needs, so Haller?
Come on.
Does the agent get any blame in this?
No. You know why? I'm going to tell you why. Because all I can do is advise him. An agent is a contract advisor. I got you $80 million. So I advise you to take this $80 million. But now if I told him I can go get you some more, don't take this, then it's on me. But we'll never know that story. But if he tell me, man, that's all you can get out of him. I said, man, Dennis, In the next 3 years, I'm forecasting out, Dennis, we in a pandemic year. Dennis, it might not be as lucrative because of the pandemic year. So let's get this 80 million or whatever he was telling them. You know, I don't know. I don't know what was going on. But hey, man, the agent lose too, Jimmy. The hell, you right here trying to get him fired? Shit, he done lost too. So you want him to lose and get fired at the same damn time. So, but somebody, Rich Paul ain't getting nobody paid. Rich Paul clients is getting themselves paid. He just doing the deal. Ivan Pettit, you better go look at the contract. Them guys getting themselves paid. But keep going. I just want to this guy right here, hold up, that agent got him paid, Jimmy. $80 million?
He wanted 100.
Huh?
He wanted 100.
I know.
Remember, he wanted 100.
I understand what he wanted. But $80 million over 4 years? For your little non-playing ass? Stephen Hayes, you should know what. I don't know who repping him, Dennis. I don't even know. But all I'm saying is Jimmy, I don't know the conversation. Whatever the conversation, if I come and tell you, Jimmy, we got 80 million. Jimmy, guess who the boss? You. So I blame it on Dennis Schroeder. I blame it on him because he's the boss. The player, ladies and gentlemen, is the boss. The player, I'm going to repeat it again. The player is the boss. Repeat it one more time. The player is the boss, not no damn agent. The agent just give the players advice. The player have the right to take the advice or not. But every time, if it's messed up like this, y'all going to blame the damn agent. But y'all Little Ugly might say, man, I want 100. Give me 100 mil. Which if you do the 80 right, you're going to get 100 mil. Now the man depending on $5 million. Jimmy Hicks, a year. Who probably got a bill. Y'all know one of them bills we was talking about this young guy. Probably got a one of them kind of bills, $30,000 a month. Jimmy, he might have a $30,000 a month bill. Just a woman bill. That $5 million after taxes, Jimmy, he in the 39% tax bracket. Jimmy, that $5 million ain't gonna be that much. So I don't know. I promise you, I don't know. I don't know what the hell they was thinking about. You gotta take the money and run, especially when you was a midget. When you're a guard. Because they paid an old ass man 100 and some million, Chris Paul. But they told you $5 million. See, Jimmy, Jimmy. Wow. Jimmy, listen to me. I know how the NBA works. Ain't but 30 of them teams. I'm going to make a phone call this evening. Just for this show. Jimmy, something has happened. This market, I was telling everybody last week, Jimmy, this market was drying up. Go get your money right now. This market is drying up. Dennis Schroeder, I don't know. Yeah. What else?
That's a little ugly. And then so more power to him. And also in the grassroots basketball news, kid is not from Texas, but he's in an adjoining state from out of Arkansas, Khalil Ware. Long forward, he's committed to Oregon. And he will be heading to the Ducks. So props to him. Got a chance to rap with him a little while at Top 100 camp. Good young fella, man. He could be the next Jared Allen. He has that type of talent and inside. So just pay at
he
Oregon.
Got the shot blocking talent and rebounding talent.
Yes.
That's all the talent that Jared Allen got.
Yeah, that's all it takes to get a bag. Yeah. Jared Allen just bagged up.
Yes, sir.
He just bagged up.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. Once that is chiseled into the understanding of some of these young people, that these wings and these forwards. Of course, you got to make the open shot. Yes, that's what a shooting machine for. But the mentality that has to be installed in you to realize, go get this rebound. Guys, 8 rebounds a game. And you would be amongst the leaders in your conference. You'll be at the top in rebounds. You won't be necessarily first place, but you'll be among the top. 8 rebounds a game. That's all it takes. Double. 1 rebound every quarter. And
Jim, I'm sitting up here because we was talking about go. You good?
Well, I was just saying, I'm gonna mention that he's gonna now be a teammate with Jacob Young. Because Jacob Young is at Oregon. And speaking of the Young family, Joseph Young is playing with the Washington Wizards. They had yet to play a summer league game. So I think he makes his debut tonight. And if it's one young man, that I'm sure rooting for, I'm just rooting for him to get a taste back into the league, Joe. And because knowing, he was at Indiana for 3 years. And, sometimes, you got to, this thing mental. You have to grow into certain positions and certain situations. I think that after going over in China, being away from his family, making the all-star team over there in China for a couple of years, being one of the leading scorers in the league. Now he understands. Remember, Joseph Young had an opportunity, a golden opportunity to be a part of that team right before LeBron James had came with the Lakers. Remember, that was his last summer league stint, was with the Lakers. But and I talked to him about that, and he confessed. He's like, man, they needed a point guard, and he didn't realize how to change his game up, and he was trying to play his game. He took a gamble on himself, and he just crapped out. And he was shooting the shots when they needed him to be doing some other stuff. They ended up getting Rondo that year, and the rest, was history. But shout out to him, man. Hopefully that young, and he's not the only one, man. We're rooting for a lot of kids. Kerwin Roach would be one hell of a story, but at the same time,
I'm rooting for everybody.
But it's gonna be one on every team. See, a two-way deal can turn into something if you can get that. If a player can get one of them two-way deals, that can turn into something.
And it can turn into your ass not getting something. So, I mean,
that's how Daniel House got with the Rockets. Remember, it was
opportunity. It's an opportunity to see that the right team, you got to be at the right. Daniel House they sent his ass out of Oakland so fast, he couldn't even, his head couldn't spin. They shipped him out of Oakland so fast. Then he came over here and playing with a guy like James Harden, and got a bag. So I mean, you're going to the right team. But Jim, I was sitting up and thinking about something. We was talking about these women, and it was rumored, because there's so many rumors going out there about the little kid PJ Washington, and how he talking about the girl. I mean, dude, players. Hold on. When you meet a girl, and she has been rumored and romantically, listen to me. That is mood. All y'all tell your little friends who in the league or going to the league or whatever. If the girl has been romantically linked with James Harden, Drake, Lil Uzi Vert, Jamal Murray, Ben Simmons, Trey Songz, Chris Brown, Colin Kaepernick, homeboy, she not with your little ass because she thinks she cute. You cute, PJ Washington. No, she ain't wrong, Sensei. She ain't wrong. The hell she wrong? Targeted him. She 30, he 18. The hell you mean she wrong? She ain't wrong. His ass is wrong for being a damn target. From what I'm trying to tell they asses right now. Somebody should have pulled that boy, man, you can't do that. He going over there, going up in a row and having a baby. The rest of these dudes didn't. And you talking about she wrong. He the one that didn't have a damn condom on. And the hell she wrong. Man, y'all need to get out of here with that. She wrong for targeting that kid. The hell you know he targeted her. Because you saw it on Wichita, on Twitter. These young guys think I'm cute. I got a Benz. I got a Ferrari. Oh, she lacks me. No, dude, she done seen your damn checkbook, son. Yeah, we talking about Brittany on IG. I'm talking about her. I know who you talking about. And the hell she wrong? He didn't rape her. He a grown-ass man. But they think, and PJ Washington's ass is on Twitter. He been sliding up in that damn girl's DMs all the damn time. Because she fine as hell. But he thought he could wife. You can't turn one of them into a housewife, PJ. You can't do that. Can't do that. Perfect example. What's my boy Ray Caruth? He go mess with a girl that he know everybody that mess with. But he go over there and pump a baby up in her. Then he want to go have the girl killed. And the son gets born and got deformities. He just graduated, Jimmy, from high school or college. Not too long. Ray Caruth's son. Man, let me tell you something. We need to educate our boys. Them girls can do anything they want to do. We got to educate our guys, y'all. Homeboy. She been with all them names, out of name. What the hell is you going up in here with her without a condom on? Well, that's what we need to ask his ass. She was going at him while 17. So what? She knew she had a sucker coming out, Sensei. He gonna turn 18 soon. But his ass was grown when he went up in there and had that baby on the girl. Y'all better quit just because they're athlete. Well, let's protect. Let me tell you something, man. The dude ain't got no real ones around him. I know he ain't. Everybody was scared because I know of me. Man, hold on, player. Do you know how many? I'd rather him go messing with one of them Kardashian girls. At least they got some money. Y'all talking about he should mess with shit me. Let Kim Kardashian leave a court. What the man? You got to be out your mind not want to talk to her. They buy their boyfriends Rolls Royces and stuff. But no, y'all don't. No. And I love PJ Washington to death. But somebody, Brittany, this girl, come on, man. Bunch of yes men. Thank you, Rick. Jimmy, come on, man. What else you got, man? You know, Jimmy, you know that's my wheelhouse right there. I don't like it either. But it's the players. The players, y'all, they got to listen to me, y'all. They think, them girls think they cute. I'm finna repeat that. They think them girls liking them because they got nice jewelry on and the necklace in the car. No, them girls trying to get paid. Somebody, he didn't get the memo. No, you're right. I'm gonna knock on wood. None of my guys ever, hey, and I'm not saying none of my guys shouldn't have been on TV. But guess what? They didn't make it. He didn't make it. Robert Hatter was to the rescue. You know what I'd have went to Brittany and said, Brittany, hold on. Let's get to. Hey, you got, man, I told y'all, man, these guys ain't got no game. I'm sorry. I done told y'all a million times. I told y'all, these guys ain't got no game. Look at Travis Scott. Travis Scott's smart as all of them, Jim. He got the richest one of them all. he got the richest one of them all. Hey, you ain't never heard about her. Hold up. Her and Travis got break up. You ain't never heard about her saying, well, Travis, I need you to send me something. She better send Travis ass something, Jimmy. You feel me? Come on, man. What else you got, man? It ain't many of them around, though. Well,
as we get ready to land the plane, I want to share you guys some HBCU news. We'll go around the horn with that. And one of the a lot of the HBCUs have released their homecoming dates this year,
Why?
and yeah, the homecoming dates.
Oh, they
And
have?
so,
I don't want to.
yeah,
Oh, they have.
so a lot of them have, and some have not.
Okay.
For example, TSU, their homecoming would be October the 2nd, and they're once again they will play a non-Division One team for homecoming. No, last year TSU got upset by taking their homecoming back on campus at the Durley complex, which it was a festive atmosphere out there, but they lost the game in a very winnable game. So I'm quite sure they're probably going to recreate that atmosphere, hopefully with the win. Once again, October the 2nd, TSU will host North American University. As for Prairie View, their schedule is complete, but they have yet to designate which home game will be their homecoming, which is kind of odd. They have a few home games on the docket, Prairie View, that is, but which one would be, for example, on September the 18th, Prairie View is going to play. They're going to host HBU of the Southland Conference.
It's good.
Right? Okay. They're going to host on September the 30th. They're going to host Arkansas Pine Bluff.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Then on November the 6th at 2 p.m., they're going to host Alabama State. Right?
Okay.
And November the 27th, that's another Saturday at 2 p.m., Mississippi Valley State. That's the last regular season game. So if I had to bet on it, what game Prairie View, it definitely won't be the last game of the season, because if they had having a dismal season, then why would you even? There's no reason to celebrate. There's no reason of optimism. Normally, homecoming is where you at the midway point in the season, and for a program like that, the glass is half
That's
full.
off my favorite homecoming.
So, and then November 27th, the weather isn't the same as it is in September, October, necessarily. So that's something.
Why you think they have it designated to Jimmy? Why?
I don't know. That's a good question. I mean, if somebody out there, Prairie View, a lot of Prairie View alums watching the Chop Shop,
Doug
y'all let
Jones
us know. Let us know. Why do you guys think? Now, once again, I think that it won't be the Arkansas Pine Bluff game, Hatter. Why? Because September the 30th is a Thursday. So we can X that out.
Okay.
Using process of elimination. So that gives us only two options. September the 18th against HBU. That ain't really enough time. That's pretty much 1 month to plan your homecoming festivities. So I can eliminate that. Your first home game is not going to be homecoming. Right? Not going to be homecoming. So that means it takes us down. Prairie View, I'm helping you out. November the 6th is probably going to be homecoming. That's when they host Alabama State. That's a Saturday, 2 p.m. That's going to probably be the date that's designated for homecoming for Prairie View. Saturday, November the 6th. So also, in case you guys didn't know, Prairie View, their season is highlighted with a non-conference game down the road against Texas A&M. So they will get that check from A&M without even having to get on the plane 30, 40 minutes down the road. How about this? Another game that highlights the season for if you're from Greater Houston. Prairie View, of course, they open the season with the Labor Day Classic against TSU. That's in H-Town, right? Well, the very next weekend, September 11, 9/11, they will go to San Antonio, and they will face Lil Ward, the little freshman of the year, the quarterback in Incarnate Word, who we acknowledged on the Chop Shop a couple of months back. So that would be intriguing for Prairie View to go for this young man to get a chance to play against, a an HBCU. Just want to give you guys some of the other homecoming dates of note of Southern Grambling. Their homecoming will be on October the 16th against Alcorn. Damn, they're gonna put homecoming against Alcorn, who won the conference like five.
Marcus Higgs just said, hold up. Marcus Higgs just said homecoming week for Prairie View is October the 31st, 1st through November 6th. So it's
I
gonna
just
be
said November the 6th.
Yeah.
So I just said November the 6th makes all the sense in the world. You look.
Thank you, Marcus. Appreciate it. Yeah.
Thanks a bunch. Yeah, that made all the sense in the world. It had to be November the 6th. If I looked at it, and broke that down. Southern University, the Jaguars. Guess
31st.
who? Their homecoming is going to be October the 23rd.
Oh, 23rd. Okay.
Guess who they hosting on that day?
Prairie View
Normally
gonna beat the brakes off of.
They hosting Prairie View.
You know what, Jimmy? You know what? I'm going to Southern. See, I ain't never been to Southern's homecoming. I'm going to Southern's homecoming.
Hold on.
I'm coming down.
I know how we can solve. Hold on. I know how we can solve this out.
What?
Let's look on the schedule and see who LSU play at on that weekend. Might get a double shot. If LSU playing at home or on the road.
Man, I'm going anyway because I'm going to start. I am going to start just going. I'm going to Howard. I'm finna start going to the Black College homecomings, man, around the country, man. I'm just gonna crank it up. We're gonna crank it up.
Well, LSU is on the road. They're on the road that day, so that means the traffic is gonna be lighter. That means now we can go. We can go do that. Prairie View and Southern, and I've been hearing all the Jaguars brag about their homecoming, and I've been to LSU. Brag about their homecoming week and all that right there. We gonna get to see what y'all working with down there.
Southern baby. I hope y'all behave down there because y'all been doing a lot of damn shooting down there. So on the weekend, the old man down there, y'all be on y'all best behavior down there. Frank, you and all them old crazy ass folk down there at Southern. So I'm just letting you know, Frank. I need a good. What's the nice hotel down there, Southern? What's the best hotel y'all got? Jimmy, Jimmy, I might get me a camper. I might get me a camping ride down that joint. I might get me one of them. Yeah. Let me write that down. Y'all playing around.
That's the 23rd of October.
Put it in there right now. Freight, y'all hook your boy up down there, man. Yeah, I'm going downtown. Okay, just tell me where I can park the RV. Hold up, I'm gonna get Ty Law to put that vodka. Hold up, put that vodka thing all over it, Jimmy. That vodka thing all over it, man. Oh yes.
And get what? I get that vodka and I put this cotton candy water up in there. Man, look at that cotton candy water.
Come on, man.
You cut that with this.
Jim, hold up, Jim. I'm finna show you how the van gonna be looking. Hey, Jim, we in there, baby. Hey, man. Hey, I'm gone, y'all. Y'all gotta understand. I'm supporting them HBCUs this year, man. I'm getting tired of y'all messing with them guys, man. Yes, sir. Hold up. I got something brewing, Jimmy. You're gonna see it on the screen in a minute. You keep talking. I got something brewing. It's circling. Hey, y'all, we gonna get an RV with this on it. Jimmy, we got to put the chop shop on that thing too now. Hold on. I got to put the chop shop on it some way.
We get the magnet.
Jimmy, that's what we're going to be doing, Jimmy, like that right there. Yeah. Yo, that's how we're going to be looking around it. Huh?
We get a couple of magnets that go on the side on the doors.
Yeah, with chop shop on the side of that junk. We're going to go to all the homecomings like that. Yeah. Hey, I'm finna get off the phone and make that happen, man, in a minute. Homecoming, chop shop, and V1. Wait, V1 vodka. If y'all put that Ciroc up, we finna drink some V1 in this joint when I get on the homecoming. Because I know they drink it. Jimmy, don't they drink a lot at homecoming?
I drink more than a lot. They drink yeah.
All right.
It's like a whole saying, not a sip, not a swallow, but the whole damn bottle. That's what they do.
Oh, I like that.
That's what
No,
they do.
no, Todd, we ain't gonna use that Sprinter because I want to be able to sleep in it. I'm gonna get the big one and put all of that on there. Yeah, yes, sir. It's all right. It's all right. Thank you, Freight. Freight, you all right with me, boy. Hey, Jimmy, I'm glad you mentioned that. What else you got to mention? What else you got? You might have some more stuff.
Yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell we got on the day. Don't forget, guys, of course, plenty of NBA Summer League to this evening is taking place all day, highlighted by the Rockets and the Detroit Pistons. That's 8 p.m. Central. That's going to be a good one. And Herb said we can go in his RV. It's partly cloudy. His RV. Man,
That man that missed this call. That man is a comedian, man. That man that missed this calling, man. He missed it. I promise.
yeah, you know what? I heard about that Magic City Classic, that Alabama State and Alabama A&M.
Oh yeah, Jimmy. Yeah,
I've heard about that. I heard that's pretty.
Hey y'all, I'm about to figure out a way. I'm gonna go on this tour, and I'm gonna V1 Vodka gonna pay for it. Jimmy, we finna go V1 Vodka and Chop Shop on one side, and V1. Yeah.
Now, I want to also add. This is breaking, not breaking, but it's some other stuff from yesterday. A continuation. Young Lewis Brinson has made a statement and says he's watched the video about 50 times of the fan from the Colorado Rockies who the Major League Baseball had determined that he was motioning Dinger, the mascot, instead of using the word nigger. And so here's what Brinson says. He said, I watched the video at least 50 times in the past 15 to 16 hours. I watched it a lot, especially when I heard he had said Dinger instead of the N-word. I personally, this is again my personal opinion, I personally keep hearing the N-word. It's not that I want to hear it. That's right. I never want to hear it. Personally, I've never been called that in person to my face on the baseball field, outside the baseball field, ever. So I don't know what my reaction would be if I got called that. But to now, saying that again, I haven't talked to the Rockies or that fan personally. If that's the case, then I feel sorry for any backlash or anything he's getting right now. And that's pretty much his statement right now. Once again, Brunson saying he watched the video and to him, it's the guy saying nigga. But he says he's open to the explanation of the mascot. Now the thing is, the Colorado Rockies, y'all are really messing this thing up. Why haven't y'all reached out and called this young man before now? Why haven't the Colorado Rockies reached out to this man? And it's already a distraction that you don't need right now. Your team ain't, you're not winning. You're not winning nothing. Think Colorado next to last in their conference, their division. So now this young man is Lewis Brinson. That's his name. All eyes will be on him now because now the questions remain. Even if you felt that way, for you coming out and saying that after the investigation, was that the right thing to do? Well, not necessarily the right thing. Was that the smart thing to do? Even if you felt that now, is that the smart thing to do?
But by the player?
Yeah.
Oh yes, he should have did it. You got to call it out, man. Dude, you got to call it out. If that's how he felt, you got to call it out. We can't sugarcoat this stuff no more, man. You know, people who are uncomfortable with it, they should sit back and say, if you uncomfortable with it, can you imagine how we are? If you uncomfortable talking about it, Mr. Opposing a critical race theory, man, it's out there. Those people are like that, and you know, hey, you know, just hope you can catch them. But I mean, when I saw it, and if we were talking about that little man that's motioning for the guy over here, then he could have been saying it. But then I didn't see nobody around him even flinch when he said it. That was my biggest problem. So he could have been saying dinger, but guess what? If that's what that young man felt he heard, man, I'm with him. I'm with him. So I don't know. People just got to watch it, man. People, when you're calling these people out of their names like that, man, you calling them people that word, man, you got to be in this climate. You got to be more sensitive about that. Got to be.
Yeah, and speaking of Colorado Rockies, you know, guess where they are playing at this evening? They will start a road stand in Houston against the Astros, the Colorado Rockies. That is. And so Astros.
Have we got a dinger? Have we got a dinger on Astros team?
No, we got Orbit, man. Orbit.
No. I'm talking about an N-word.
Well, what he got
It might be calling Dusty out his name.
Lewis Brinson says he did not even hear this young guy, the man shouting that out.
Oh, he didn't hear it. Oh, okay.
That's what I'm saying. He didn't hear it when it was going. That's why he says he's never been called that to his face or during a game in his life. Now,
what's the Astros, Jimmy? What's the Astros doing, Jimmy? They still hanging on to first place by
they in first place.
Is they still hanging on to first place like by the hairs of their chin? Huh?
So if your team ain't in first place, then let's not even talk. Don't even talk baseball. If your team ain't in first place, Astros in first. All you can do. So what place is your team in?
Jimmy, I don't worry about teams. I worry about players. Remember, I like the players. Always.
Okay. What team your players play on? Your favorite one? What you wanted to ask me about the Dodgers?
I like Dusty Baker. He played for the sorry-ass Astros.
He don't play for the Astros. He played for the Dodgers. He played for the Dodgers. That's who he played for. Now, the Dodgers, by the way, they're not in first, so we can't talk about them right now. They're not in first. What you want to know about Tatis?
He hurt.
Okay, they're not in first.
He close.
No,
close though.
Mookie's back. Mookie back. He back. Remember, he went yard on the Astros twice in one game.
You had to be first. Because your team has never had voting. You talk about them sorry-ass Astros. They just got in first. You were talking about like that when they wasn't in first. So, hold up. No, that ain't
they've been
fair.
in first for a month. They've been in first for a month.
But you wasn't saying it, but you talked about them before the month was out.
Well, we went at the halfway
you and
mark.
old Mindy
We at the halfway point.
You and old Mindy was running y'all mouth about the Astros. They wasn't first place then.
You want to know about San Diego? Ain't that one of your teams?
Yeah, what place they in? What place?
They not in first either. They in third. Don't nobody remember third.
Jimmy. We got 1,000. One thing I know about baseball, they got 1,000 games to play.
What you know about the Yankees? The Yankees?
What they in?
You want to know about them?
What they in?
Huh?
What they in?
Third.
Okay, keep going.
All that money they done spent. All that bread they done spent.
Jimmy, all money ain't good money. All money. So who else? What Tatis in third? Mookie's in what? Second. See why you didn't mention that? You know what? That's some slimy slime ball stuff.
It's either two positions. Either you in first or you not in first. Matter of fact, it ain't those other things. Either you in first or not in first.
Oh, so
ask me again.
So you Ricky Bobby right now. You either first or you last.
That's what they are right now.
And you and that Mindy always got something to say about them Astros, man. Oh, that's why I don't like them.
Astro gonna beat the stuffings out the Colorado Rockies. Now, I'm telling you,
They gonna call them all
where is
kind of.
that?
They gonna call them all kind of dingers. Hey, it's gonna be some dingers slung that tonight. I hope that old man back at the game again, cause they didn't ban him. He gonna come back in again and call who?
No, that's a home game. That's you know,
The
he's not gonna
Rockets
probably
coming
come on the
here.
road.
Are they coming
Yeah, they
here?
coming here. Yeah, they here.
Oh, okay. Oh, my bad. Okay. She said it had nothing to do with play. We love our Astro. I like Dusty Baker. Listen, I'm gonna tell you, Minnie, I'm gonna tell you right now, Minnie. Okay, y'all got to hear me close, cause y'all sometimes when I give y'all some words, y'all don't listen. Y'all notice, and Jimmy can attest to this. I'm in the stands cheering for these clowns. The Astros. He there next to me, cheering. And then all of that stuff happened with that management. I don't like the management. If I don't like the management, y'all already know how I look at the management, because those are the guys I deal with. When I look at them organizations and I don't like their management, I don't like the way. Somebody told me this about the Astros organization, not Jim Crane's era, but whoever before that. They said J.R. Richards was requesting time off because he wasn't feeling well, just to get his mind right. They wouldn't let him have time out. They let a white player have time out. I haven't substantiated this story. Somebody told me. If y'all know about it, let me know. Then that's the year he had the stroke. And he said he's never forgiven the Astros since then. I don't know how true that is, because I don't, know the history of the Astros. But he called me directly after the show and said, Robert, I used to be at every game. He said, I used to sit up in the top all the time. He said, but when they did that guy like that, he said, I said, I don't know if it was a Jim Crane. I don't think it was a Jim Crane era wasn't with J.R. Richards, Mindy. But I don't like Jim Crane, because he the one hired those guys who were talking crazy to the women. Talking crazy to the women. He fired him, but it was under his leadership. Remember early in the show, go back and look at the show earlier. I told y'all, leaders have a responsibility. If you leading that thing, it's your responsibility. Leaders have certain responsibilities, Mindy. And if your leadership ain't right, hey, I just look at things different. You're right. I'm not a fan. I just like certain people that I like, and I like certain managements that I like. I was telling Jimmy the other night, because they were talking about Jimmy and Corey. We was talking about the young boy Josh Allen getting that money, and look how long it took Jerry Jones to pay Dak Prescott this money. And I just told him the management's different. Kim Pagala and her husband, she is the lady of Asian descent. She's listed as an owner of the team, along with her husband. They deal with their players different than the way Jerry Jones does. And guess what? Buffalo is not a great big market with all the seats and the luxury seats that Jerry Jones is getting. So yes, Mindy, it means a lot to me, Mindy. Heather don't play when y'all talk about women. No, I got 5 sisters, man, and a daughter. Yes, when you messing with women, I'm gonna have a problem. Yes, you're right, Walter Yates. But Mindy, that's how I look at the game. I just look at the game different. I look at the valuations of these empires these guys has built. Jerry Jones bought a team for $100 million. Now it's worth $6 or $7 billion. But guess what? The players has got their money, but Jerry Jones' family has built up this vast a majority of wealth on the backs of these black guys. That's gonna go to his family. It ain't gonna go to no damn players. When these teams evaluate like this, yeah, the players getting their money, but these owners are building wealth. So that's how I look at this thing. I just look at it different. No, Buffalo is not moving to Austin. They just mentioned Austin. Jerry Jones ain't going to allow Buffalo to move. Jerry Jones and this guy from from Houston, they ain't going to allow that. They got to vote that in, Jeremy. So Buffalo is using Austin, Jimmy. Jimmy, this same team that Josh Allen I'm talking about, they want Buffalo to help them build a stadium. They don't have the money. They billionaires, but they want Buffalo to help build a stadium. Buffalo said no. So they said they'll move to Austin. I'm glad you brought that up, Jeremy, because these some things that these people that we deal with all the time. And but yes, I like the Astros. I like Dusty Baker. Yes, I love Dusty Baker. But I can't support them guys. Yeah, that's all. I'm sorry, Mandy, but still go Astros. Yeah, go Stros. Go Dusty Baker. I'm good. Hey, shut up, Mr. Katie. Mr. Katie, learn how to write first. Yeah. He said Buffalo need to move to Canada. You right, it's right over the. They can't do that though, man. They can't do that. The NFL ain't doing that right now. But that's all good. That's all, y'all. I just wanted to share that with you. Somebody from Houston told me that story the other day, Mindy. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just giving you the message. Now, and okay, Ivan Pettit, I heard it was 65 points. Isaiah Thomas dropped, not 81 in the program. And by the way, Shannon Shorter, Jimmy, one of the guys up under your watch, dropped 60 in the Houston program, in the No Excuses program. So, yeah.
He dropped 60?
60 piece. Jimmy, guess what? On Thursday night, Jimmy, him versus Cam, him and Jonathan Simmons on the same side. Guess who else used to be on that team, Jimmy?
Yeah.
Jonathan Simmons, Shannon Shorter, and D'Angelo Harrison. Jimmy, D'Angelo didn't play this year, right? So guess what happens? They going against Cam Reynolds on Thursday night, Jimmy, to see one game to see who go to the finals. You know, Jimmy, they did it playoff style this year. It's best two out of three. Jimmy, winner take all come Thursday night and find it. Jimmy, I can't wait. Hey, dude, they be talking. Oh, Jimmy, you got to hear him, Jimmy. D'Angelo on the sideline said, hey, dude, Shannon, you're going to have to score. You got to go on one of them runs, man, because these boys going to bust your ass if you don't go. D'Angelo talking to the dude while the game going on. D'Angelo is something else, man. He talking about Jonathan Simmons. Man, you're not looking like your NBA is today. I need you to do something. Yeah, Jonathan, go and do something. I mean, it's crazy. It's crazy out there, man. I'm enjoying myself. Y'all need to come out there and hang out with us. Claude talking about, Jimmy, you got 27 rings. What are you talking about? Who got 27 rings, Jimmy? Huh? Somebody had 27 rings. Claude Thomas said you got. Who got
talking about the Yankees, man?
Who?
Talking about the Yankees.
The Yankees got 27 rings? Hold up.
The Stankies.
Jimmy, hold up. Stop. What Mindy? Is Mindy still here? Hold up. Hey, the Yankees got 27 rings? All of you ring chasing folks around here and running about talking about Harden ain't got no rings and the Yankees got 27 rings and you have the audacity to sit up here and say something negative about that, Jimmy Hicks? The Stankies?
Man, that was yesteryear. The Stankies.
All of them yesteryear, Jimmy. All of them yesteryear.
Guess what?
Astros are Yanks yesteryear. They got one ring. How many rings do Astros got? One. How many rings Astros got?
That's what place they in. They're in first place.
No, how many rings? What Mindy at? How many rings? Mindy, read my lip. How many rings does the Astros have, Mindy?
The Astros ring is more shinier than the Stankies ring right now. That thing old and dangerous. You need to put that in one of them some jury cleaner right now.
Man, I can't stand Melvin Dew. Look what Melvin Dew said, man. Read that mess, Jimmy. Jimmy, read that mess.
Let me see.
He said most of them 27 rings, there wasn't no dingers in the pros. You know what we using dinger for? Dinger is another word for something else. Man, hey, I'm done with y'all, man. Let's get out of here, Jimmy.
Now,
I'm done.
Breaking news: the president, it might apply to some of you guys out there right now.
What happened?
No, I mean just economical news.
Okay.
The president has extended the pause on federal student loan payments
I saw that.
until January the 31st. Now that's fine and dandy, but now the fire is going to get back on him because understand it wasn't one of his promises. That was Bernie. I think Bernie's promise
That's all
was
right.
to wipe away all the student loan
Yeah.
debt. So that's one of the I guess one of the demands that's going to light up is because we're talking about generational wealth, and that's one of the things that can help an indirect way. Say, for example, restitution for a lot of people can be in the form of wiping away the student loan debt, and that can give some people the some people, brown and black people of color, the opportunity they need to get at least have a chance to leveling the playing field on in regarding to coming out of college or
I
coming
mean,
out
Jimmy,
of
they
their,
delayed him, so them guys got months without to not to be able to pay him. Man, that helps. That still helps. I know. I mean, Rome wasn't built in a day. I mean, that shit. I didn't think he was gonna do that. But Jimmy, I had to tell y'all this. Hey, this how I want y'all to do me when I go to another city. This how I want y'all to do me, y'all. Check this out, Jimmy. This the kind of escort that I want when I come into your city. Jimmy, we can talk over. Jimmy, this Messi. This Lionel Messi. He done left Barcelona.
how they know it's him?
Check him out, Jimmy. Look how he pull up. Look how they put it out, Jimmy. That's how I want y'all to do me. When me and Jimmy have a parade, this is how we want y'all to pull up. Yeah. Yeah, get out the way. Yes, sir.
S'il vous plaît, vous avancez. Merci.
Jimmy, I like that, Jimmy. Hey, Jimmy, hey, y'all. I was blessed enough to go to Barcelona and saw him perform. And I don't like soccer, but these folks are crazy over that man, FC Barcelona. I mean, like he is a god. And look how he pull up in Paris, Jimmy. Jimmy, that's in Paris, France, Jimmy. He pull up like that. They said, hold up. I got that. Hey, but James Amaro. So all the tickets. No, Thursday ticket is free. Thursday. That showdown between Jonathan Simmons them is free at the what you call Hatter. All that Papa Sir. Hold on. Look at Michelle. She says all of that ain't happening. You know what? She the first one would. She the one would be talking about. Hey y'all, we got to get Robert a parade like this. That's how I want it. I like that. I like that though, Jimbo. I ain't gonna lie.
Indeed. Anyway, it's time to take it on to the house, man, and slide down Dino's back and yabba dabba do this thing on this Tuesday, man. We enjoyed the combo with you guys. Make sure you share the show on the way out the door. You know how it go. Walter Yates. We got of course got big news gonna be coming. We're expecting next week. Big news for Walter Yates. We're expecting some big news from him. Also, we are Chris Walker. Somebody asked, I think Ivan Pettit asked about Chris Walker's mom. Mm-hmm. They moved because of all of the
COVID stuff.
The lack of a lot of the surgeons, their schedules had been changed. They actually had to move Chris Walker's mother's surgery from yesterday till today. So it was scheduled for 2 p.m. today. They rescheduled her procedure, which is a serious procedure. And when Chris, he get a chance to share, share that experience with you guys when he comes and rejoins us on the Chop Shop. But I know this is tough. You got to realize, you're talking about Chris. He lost a sister to, I think, cancer. His brother had to ring the bell last year, cancer. Now his mom, which is not a cancer-related situation, but it is definitely serious. So we'll have more updates on that as you guys, take out the time to go and tag Chris Walker on your social media platform. Let him know that you're down with him and you're rocking with him through this, through these times. Other than that, guys, we got to make sure you go and take a slide over to rcssports.com. Some good stuff in the VIP news. G Days, as Jeffrey Day, give a shout out to him. It was his son's birthday yesterday, and G Day had 2 cousins that were murdered in Chicago up in that area on yesterday, the birth date of his son. From what I understand, it was kind of an execution style somewhat. So, that's like the 3rd cousin who was killed of his in the past couple of months due to gun violence. So we send our well wishes and our strength in the direction of Jeffrey Day as well. His birthday actually is coming up this weekend, and he's hosting the little shindig, a basketball showcase at the gym this Saturday and Sunday. If you have a team and you want to show support, get one last hoorah, feel free to send an email to day@rcssports.com, day@rcssports.com, and let him know what age your team is, and that way you can get them in the schedule. It's expected to be put together either late tonight or first thing in the morning. That's G Days Run and Gun. G Days Run and Gun. That's a basketball showcase, an opportunity for Jeffrey Day to be able to eat, and shout out also to the father of Ivan Pettit, and he's down in Honduras on the beach rocking with the Chop Shop. So give a shout to him as well. Also, we're going to, don't forget, pretty soon in the next week, I'm planning on releasing the schedule for the Super 16 extravaganza. On the Tuesday after Labor Day, you guys will get the schedule for the season opener. That's going to be rocking. I have all those schedules completed right now, but we want to release them in a timely fashion so they don't steal from each other's thunder. But other than that, guys, it's that time once again, and we're about to get up on out of here, and we're in extreme overtime. I didn't know it was this late.
Yeah, late enough.
Good gracious. But anyway, guys, we'll see you guys in 22 hours. For Robert Haller, this is Jim Hicks. Peace. We up out of here. Chop shop.
Jim Hicks. Rob Hatter. You are now tuned in to the Chop Shop. I'm Retro. Let's get it. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. I'm talking sports talk. So turn your dials up. It's live in the Chop Shop. We in the Chop Shop. We live in the Chop Shop. We talking sports talk. We live in the Chop